Good evening, Raider Nation. This is Coach Gravy from the Raider Live. Raider, sorry about that. Good evening, Raider Nation. Raider Nation Live Studios. Sad news. I kicked Low and Gabe to the curb. Studios. Here's some feedback real quick. Anyways, I kicked them to the curb because of their tardiness. So the repercussions for that, I run a strict ship here, and if they don't want to obey by it, then just have to wait. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm just playing. Uh, my guys got something to. They'll be here in just a minute. I started the show off on time so I can get you guys, get everybody going and up to tune with what we have today. Um, they'll be here in just a little bit. I hope. Otherwise, it's just gonna be me. But normally we have good shows. Hope you guys ain't saying, "Oh no, Gravy's doing it now." But keep your questions coming. Hey, this is Raider Nation Live. I'm Coach Gravy, Raider Gay 420, Raider Nation Live, Dirty Low. Sub to us, get us popping. Sub to Raider Nation Live. Hit the like button for this show, and we'll keep going, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. Even though it's off season, we still got major Raider game that we talk about, we argue with, and we bring in the chat, answer their questions, argue with the chat, and so just to get things rolling, I'm gonna say what's up to the chat, the Raider Nation live chat. Robert Pena, what's going on, bro? Sean Johnson, SoCal Sal, how you been, man? Good to see you, Raider. The Raider fan 32, what's up? What's up, bro? Bearded Raider, man. What's going on? Alfredo, how you doing? Charm City, my dude. What's up? Raider Paul, Raiders, man. I always like you to start out like that, bro. That's real cool. Everybody telling each other what's up. But first things first, we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I don't know. Sunday was a Matheson coming in for a little interview or tryout or something like that. And what I'm noticing is that we signed him, and I think it's a pretty good move. Tell me in the chat if you think it was a pretty good move. But have you guys been checking out the what I've been saying on our lives? Is that I really don't dig this running back room. I think the running back room is they don't have a lot of to it, man. So uh Auntie Six, what's going on, bro? Wild Turkey, what's up? It doesn't have a dog, a main factor, and I'm not gonna take Zamir White's four games for 500 yards, you know, into consideration that problem of us losing Jacobs. All right, I understand. Rafa, what's up, man? I understand that Josh is gone. Okay, it wasn't my it wasn't my intention for to even talk about Rod Josh being gone because he said a lot of things. We had the coach. He was going to stay because of the coach, but there's a lot of different things to say. There's a lot of what people feel. I just think that we messed with his money, and he was tired of that. And I don't think the Basaccia thing is, he probably liked Basaccia, but Basaccia ain't no head coach, and then he definitely not his group coach, so position coach. So unless he wants to play special teams, he could do that. But Going back to the running back room, Wild Turkey, what's up, man? Local Breezy, what's up? To to put it in a nutshell, all we have there is Madison, which we signed, I believe yesterday, day before yesterday, a couple days ago, or soon recently, and Zeus. And the only one that got any type of playing time after that was that had yards was Brenton Brown, and that's the running back that wasn't on the injury reserve stash list. That everybody's so proud about. Oh, we got this guy stashed, and we have this guy stashed. If they're injured, they're injured. Fine, stash them. If it's a ending season ending type injury, put them in the IR and stash them. I mean, let them get better and work. But if you're hanging around that list for 2 years already, get out. Get out of there. One thing I would hate to see, and I'm telling you this straight up, is I would hate to see these dudes that are in that list, and all of us know who they are. Sincere, McCormick, another guy, running back. We have that big tackle we're probably going to see this year. But Raiders Allegiance, what's up, Loon? How you doing, bro? I'm solo today, bro. My dudes will be coming in right now, so listen to this. Listen to this free Raider game. Raider Romero, thanks for showing up, man. I love it. I love it. These guys haven't done nothing to make us a better team at all. So what we're gonna do is what I think we should do really is say, hey, look, let's pick a guy high in the second round, and one of these running backs that they got good stack of running backs that are inside the the draft this year that are big men, big boys. They took the benefit of the COVID year to um get bigger, get stronger, faster, and all these guys, these top 3 or 4 guys that I'm gonna mention, or we will mention during the show today, is is that we got guys that are gonna show up and see what's going on, and then now that I say running back and 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 big men, fast men, athletic men, my boy Dirty Low decides to show up and help me
Show
out. What's up, Low?
What up, bro? How you doing, bro? What up, everybody? Hopefully, everyone's having a good one right now.
I get fucking yelled at, and then I show up, bro.
I'm here, bro. I made it. It's been a long, fucking crazy day, but I'm here, bro. I made it. We're in the building. What are we talking about? I'm just setting everything up, putting the background up.
It took you. I gave you the day off, bro.
You give me the day off? All right, I'm out. Peace.
I see it. I'm going back on my rant.
You gonna go on your rant? Oh, shit.
Nah, I was just talking. Well, what I was getting at, you got some recently. You can start off with where Cool Kev starts out. Cool Kev, what's up? And down from there, bro.
Okay, shit. Damn, there's all kinds of people in the chat.
Yeah, I said most of them. They were telling each other what's up, but we got it together.
You mark the one that's where we started off at. My bad. I'm sorry.
Started off right on top, man. Went down.
Well, you went all the way, but where'd you stop off? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think Cool Kev was the next one.
Okay, bro. That's Cool Kev.
Not yet.
All right. Well, anyways, welcome to RaiderNationLive.
You see, when you come on, bro, the chat just goes boom, like that. See? Boom.
It just stops.
There's five people watching me, but then 50 come on when you show up.
Shut your ass up. Anyways, let me see. I'm gonna start the last chat, bro. So, man, sorry if I missed all you guys' chats, man. Salute you guys, man. I'm on
my 2 cents. My 2 cents is new. Cool Kev, what's up? Raider Romero, what's up?
All
I said
eyes.
Lord Rashidas with Lord Rashidas. All eyes, what's up, my Fresno dog?
Wild Turkey's in the building. Who else? I seen Milkabeezy's in the building. Wild Turkey. Who else? Raider Room's in the building.
My boy Loon. I miss you. I didn't go. I was in a bad mood at work, Loon, today because I didn't get to hear you, bro.
Shout out Loon, bro. Shout out Loon.
Hey, Loon, if you off work, Loon, I'll send you the thing, because we need to talk about these running backs, my bro. Because I don't know what it is that this nation is seeing. We're cool with what we got. We're cool with what we got. That's bullshit to me. That's bullshit to me.
So who said like I've been gone like out of it, and plus a lot of shit's been going on. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of shit's been going on that that a lot of people aren't happy with the team that we got so far. I'm not bad. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing our running back group is okay. Our running back group is cool. Okay.
Now, where you getting that from? Where are these people getting that from? Because the numbers don't work.
Well, shout out Sean Johnson. He always be sending me stuff, and he sent me a bunch of lists of the whole team of everybody that's here and in the running back room. If we're going to talk about the running back room right here, let me just bring it up real quick. So the running backs that we got right now is Zamir White, Alexander Madison, Amir Abdullah, Brenton Brown, Sincere McCormick, and Tyreek McAllister. The last three really don't matter. So we do got three running backs, Zamir White, Madison, which is just kind of a patch-up guy. I'm not saying he's not good by no means or anything like that, but he's kind of just a role player. He's almost what Abdullah was when Josh Jacobs was here. So the Brew, I mean, we have 6 running backs, bro, and then like there's so many different things that are going on, bro, that I kind of want to rant about. But if you want to start right here, we can start right here. Zamir White actually is not a bad running back. He's not a bad running back. He's not the best. And we were having a conversation saying that, like, you know what I mean? He was averaging 4 yards a carry. One game out of the 4 games that he actually did play, he had under 100 yards. So the other yards, I think he had 63 yards against somebody. I can't remember which team exactly. But he's not Josh Jacobs by no means. But if you really, really look at the whole situation, Josh Jacobs was only, the last 3 seasons, probably been a part of 2 full seasons total, because he's been injury prone and stuff like that. So, I mean, we're going to have to move on and see a lot of things about the Raider Nation and all that stuff. And looking at, Josh Jacobs being gone, everyone thinks that we're done for, that we're not going to have to be able to rebuild, bro. We're going to have to rebuild. A lot of people are still stuck on the fucking fact that the team that was here, that he turned around, that our coach turned around, basically was somebody else's team. So now he's building the team in his image. He did give Josh Jacobs the backing. A lot of people were saying that, like, oh, well, why did he leave? And, over $1 million. I remember we're having that conversation, bro. Who gives a shit? Who really gives a shit if these guys are going to come out and want to play? Because there's certain players that are going to come out. So Let's Go has a good eye for, undrafted talent. One of the guys that you like is Eckler, bro. A lot of people like Eckler, bro. So, I'm not really picked up.
Because already picked up.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm saying, I'm not worried. You gotta just calm, let the fucking shit develop. You're planting seeds, bro. You're planting seeds. You gotta let that shit grow. You know what I mean?
I'm just asking the question, and that's what we're supposed to do, dog. Asking the question, how? This is what I'm asking.
Okay, what are you asking?
What do you see that makes that room say, we're going to be dominant in the running game and win games with that? Your coach said we're going to run the damn football. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run the football. We're going to go deep, and we're going to go 24 points.
Who said that we're going to run the football?
AP at his introduction fucking press conference.
Okay, how many months ago was that, and how much? What has changed, Gravy? Everything's fucking changed.
He hasn't changed his mind. If he's thinking that, you
Okay,
cannot go in, you
when
cannot you cannot convince me that going into this season with Zamir White is gonna be okay. Now I'm good with Josh being gone, but you need to make up for that. And Zeus didn't get close to that. Or no, and I don't want to chance him out. I don't want to chance him out.
you know how much money we got? We got $28 million, and if Max, and which I highly doubt Max is going to restructure, but if DA restructures, we can push up to close to 45 to 50. So regardless of all that, I mean, with that being said, just let me answer the question. With that being said, bro, you got to really look at it like this.
What's up, my boy Drew?
Shout out Drew. What's up, bro? Salute, man. Hopefully everybody in the building. Raider Wade's in the building. Charm City J. Salute everybody. Fear Raider. I seen Raider Nation for Life 420. Shout out to all you guys, bro. So we can't be mad at our team having 6 months before kickoff, Gravy. Let's see what our final roster looks like. Yes, that's a good fucking point, and that's kind of like the direction I was going. Zeke Zeus and
my boy saying that about me. I come with Drew. I'm gonna send an appointment with Paco next time.
Ah, shit, here we go. So, we can't look. I mean, the development of this team is fucking actually pretty nice. I'm really liking the development of the team, of what's around. Because the simple fact that Telesco is trying to put a certain team up there, right? And the team that he's trying to put up there is a multiple back system, right? Madison. I always say Addison. I don't know why. Madison, bro, like that guy's a good backfield, out of the backfield, catch the ball, kind of, maybe a couple carries here and there, 5 to maybe 15 carries a game, if that. You know what I mean? Amir Abdullah is kind of the same way. There's really no power back. If you really look at the way Amir played in the last 4 games, he was playing downfield. You know what I mean? He had a lot of carries, but he needed the fucking reps. Now he's gonna have all the reps. So as of right now, he's number 1. So him being number 1 doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna, be fucking running the ball off the chart. But the way they're gonna fucking develop it, and then the way Minshew plays, he plays the RPO. He actually ran that RPO that Richardson was supposed to run with the Colts, right? So these are kind of the perfect backs for that. No. Now, Getsy, I know we're talking about Getsy and his game plan and everything that he wants to go with and how he wants to run the ball. I can see him doing some damage with this and another rookie running back. I can see him doing it. Shout out to everybody. I see A31 Raider in the building. Orlando's in the building. SoCal Side. And I did see you, bro. Space Beats in the building. Rafa, Soul, what's up, bro? Salute to you, man. Sorry about that. But Omar, what's good, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good day at work. Salute. But no, we kind of got to look at it like that, bro. Like, look, Zamir's our only guy right now. Quote unquote, our only hope. You know what I mean? But it's not bad. It's not bad, bro.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Why is it bad?
Well, you obviously, Madison, whatever his freaking name is, you're saying he catches a ball out the bay. 16 games, low, 30 receptions, 190 yards. 16 games, 30 receptions, 190 yards.
Okay.
That's not even decent, bro.
Okay, but check it out.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Last year.
No, last year he ran for 700 yards, no?
No, yeah. Receiving.
Oh, receiving.
Everybody's saying Madison catch a ball out of the backfield and do all this. Zeus catch the ball out of the backfield, got 80 yards. Where are you getting this from? Where are people getting this from?
Getting what from, Gravy? What are you saying exactly, bro?
These numbers these numbers are okay. Look. This is what I mean, bro. You can't tell me, or we're saying that we don't need a running back just like Josh Jacobs, the equivalent to Josh Jacobs on this team. These dudes ain't gonna do it, and you ain't gonna do it with 3 fucking guys.
I don't think we're gonna run the ball this way. I don't think. Okay. So for me, looking at the whole situation, the way Getsy runs his fucking offense, they're gonna run the ball, right? They're forced to run the ball because the way he plays it, right? So the thing is, this way they're not going to. That's all it is. It's just a change up. That's all it is, bro. It's just an adaptation. Now, if they get an undrafted that comes in, does some shit, you know what I mean? If, Zamir gets that full fucking off season. This is going into his third year, right? Or fourth year?
Yeah.
This third or fourth year? Third year. So he's going into his third year, bro. There's nothing wrong with him getting the ball, bro, and giving another fucking running back. When we got Jacobs, bro, everyone was like, "Who in the fuck is this guy?" You know what I mean? No one was fucking, all pumped up about it because who was the guy that was running the ball before him? I can't remember, and he got picked up. I don't know who it was off the top of my head, but I know he's still playing. But what I'm trying to get at though is like everybody needs a shot, bro. If he's gonna be here, bro, he's gonna get the shot, and he's gonna do what he has to do. You know what I mean? I don't think Matson's gonna be a big addition. I think Abdullah will have more addition and more contributions than anything. But I mean, it's just they're gonna have a scat back system, bro. It's just gonna be a different type of system.
Yeah. Scat back.
I mean, Getsy showed last year that. I mean, I know we don't have the quarterback that caliber, but I mean, at least we have somebody mobile now back there. But Getsy showed with Deontay Foreman and with Khalil Herbert, he could have the best running game in the league. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it looks like this type of offense doesn't need a great running back. You know what I mean? To run the ball. Yeah, premier back to run the ball, but I mean, we'll see what it is. I mean, Deontay Foreman was almost out of the league before last year. You know what I mean? But Khalil Herbert, I mean, he's up and down. You know what I mean? All the time. So it's like, I know they had some other guy that kind of stepped up for them. You know what I mean? I think that
rookie Rashawn Johnson.
Rashawn Johnson. Yeah, Rashawn Johnson stepped up at the end.
But let me tell you something about that, Gabe. What you're talking about. With what Getsy did, okay? Out of both those guys, Herbert and Deontay Foreman, Herbert had 600 yards. Foreman had 425. And Fields had 657 of those. So who was really running the ball?
So both of our running backs have more than both of their running baks. Literally,
Matheson had 700. Madison had more than
Deontay Foreman and Khalil Herbert, and then what's his name? I know Zamir only played those 4 games where he had that much, but I know he had more than 400 easily throughout the whole year. So it's like I know that both of our running backs combined had more than both of their running backs combined, but it's going to be the quarterback where it's going to be that threat. I know. Minshew's more mobile than AOC, but he's nothing compared to Fields.
He's gonna get a lot of yards.
He's nothing compared to Fields, but I still think that I don't know, man. I just don't I'm not putting too much into the running back position now that Josh is gone. I mean, I know with Josh here we could kind of count on the run game, but I think it's not mostly about counting on the run game. I just think that we're gonna go. It's gonna be more of a. I think before, like last year, we were running the ball 20-25 times, and because we had to, you know what I mean. Especially with AOC at quarterback, you know what I mean. I think we were asking for balance, but with the inexperience, I think of AOC, which I think that's why we were running the ball heavy last year. But I think with both of those guys here, and then you throw in Amir Abdullah. I know we're not going to have probably 2 years ago Josh Jacobs type of fucking, contribution, but I also think that Zamir is going to step up, man. I think that he's not going to be that premier running back or whatever like that, but I think he's going to step up enough to where he's going to allow Madison to play that backup role for those guys to kind of play that backup role where you're not going to need all you need is really Zamir to actually carry the ball. You know what I mean? Actually carry the ball. And I haven't really seen him, like, as long as he's not fumbling, I think we're going to be solid back there, man.
So check this out. Matson played out of the 16 games he started. Game started 13, had 180 carries, 700 yards, and 3 fumbles. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Besides the fumbles.
I don't like
Well,
the
I
three
mean,
fumbles.
but the thing is, though, the ratio for the fumbles, 700 yards, 183 carries, that's a small percentage. That's under 3%.
One fumble is too much.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. Nothing
I
ever
like
pleases you.
I like these quarterbacks.
One fumble is too much. As a coach, as any coach.
Oh yeah, no, for
Is
sure.
one fumble too much?
That's what I was
Yes.
saying. Those 3 fumbles are
So it happens.
a lot,
It
you know what I mean?
happens.
But especially for a running back, because you ain't trying to fumble 3 times in a year. You know what I mean? That's quite a bit. You know what I mean? There's some dudes who don't fumble in years. You know what I mean? So it's like you do it 3 times. That's not good.
Yeah.
You take pride in that. You take pride in that, Low. Hanging on to the football.
No, I mean, bro, don't talk to me like I don't know nothing about fumbles. But I'm just sitting there. Somebody asked a question. What was the numbers on it? It was Rondell. Somebody did. Oh, Rondell Ponder. He asked a question, so I was just answering. That's not bad. Now, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's great.
What was Zeus's?
Shit, give me a second.
I know Zeus had about 3.
He didn't have no fumbles.
Yeah, he did. That's why he got taken out of the game. He's fumbled twice in one game.
Let's see.
I don't know if they recovered it. It only shows if they recovered it. He lost.
Fumble. He had 1 fumble last year.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
1 fumble, 1 loss.
That's when he lost. He fumbled more, but we got it back. It's not considered a fumble.
No,
yeah.
So there's the stats right here are fumble and then fumble loss. So he has 1 and 1. So it's 1. Yeah. 1 fumble, but also that fumble was lost. So he fumbled 1 time.
Yeah. So now you're basing it off of something that happened last year over, you know what I mean, over a 4-game stretch. So wait a minute. So you're gonna base the Zamir's playing for 1 fumble in 4 games when Josh Jacobs, every running back averages.
No,
okay.
I'm not. When it's one, not just 1 fumble.
Well then, okay, but then see it like there's no pleasing you. Like
you're confident. So you're telling me you're confident in Zamir White being the sole dog in your running attack. You think there's going to be 8-man fronts up there trying to stop Zamir White?
Yeah.
Nah, you're crazy, bro. No, what that means is that they're not scared of the run, so they're going to cover what our best group is, right? And then what do we need to do? What does that lead into? Sacks, interceptions, balls thrown out of bounds.
AJ had 2 fumbles last year.
Yep. And how many carries? How many games did he play? 12?
13.
Okay, so Matson, he basically put up the same amount of numbers as Matson did. Listen, he put about the same amount of number with 1 extra fumble.
Visually, who's a better running back, Lo?
Visually, bro. I don't care if this guy's fucking limping down the fucking yards and he gets 150 yards. Bro, I don't give a shit. I don't care what it looks like. Bro, listen. Let me tell you this. You're getting me mad. So this is the thing. Who gives a fuck if it looks pretty, bro? Just get the fucking yards. What does it matter? It does not matter if it looks pretty.
It matters who you play.
So the thing is, this is what's going to happen.
Where'd you get the most yards from?
This is exactly what's going to happen.
The sucky ass team you got fucking 200 yards on.
He had 3 fumbles. He had 2 rushing and 1 receiving. Josh. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the thing. This is the thing that I'm looking at right now, right? So when we were lining up last year, right? We're lining up Josh Jacobs in the backfield, right? Amir Abdullah comes out. Josh Jacobs gets off the field. What are we doing? We're passing the ball. With these 3 backs right now, Matson, Abdullah, and fucking Zamir, Zamir's going to be obviously the premier back in a sense, the one of one, let's say. Okay? But yet at the same time, they're not going to know what to cover. They're not going to know if we have scat backs running out the back, if they're going to be blocking, if they're going to hand off to Jacobs. Because 80% of the time, if Jacobs is in the fucking game, they're going to give him the ball. So they're going to stack the box. So why you think they're not going to stack the box to come blitz fucking Aiden or Garner because of whatever reason? It just all depends on what the fucking coach on the other side wants to play. And depends on what our fucking offensive line does in this zone fucking scheme, bro. So no matter what, regardless of whatever, bro, you got to look at it that it's going to give us a different look. If you have Josh Jacobs in there, bro, we're running the ball. 80% of the time when Josh Jacobs was in there, we ran the fucking ball, bro. And he wasn't doing shit. He was, 3 yards a fucking game? Average? 3.5, 3.2? You know what I mean? I don't care how it looks. I don't even care if Zamir finishes the season. And Matson comes in and starts knocking shit out, bro. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter, aesthetically what it looks like. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button. Appreciate you. Chris, what's going on?
How was Zamir?
Mike G,
Zamir
How was Zamir then?
Zamir had 4.3 yards carry.
But see, this is the thing. It's okay. Listen to me, like you never listen to anybody in your life, bro. Check this shit out. Think about it like this. Who else do we got? There it is. That's all it is. I just think that we were kind of hoping that, JJ was gonna get. I think that the whole thing is set because I think that we're like. Not what Vince that thing, bro.
I think that we're kind of like putting too much on JJ because we're hoping that he was gonna get back to his 2 years ago form. Will he get back to that form? That's the question, really.
Yeah.
Because you talking head, bro. You talking head, bro. Pop Warner isn't the same as NFL coach.
Because if
I'll coach Pop Warner, homeboy.
If 2 out of the last 3 years he's under 1,000 yards, and you know what I mean. I know that 1 year he led the league. The other one of those 3 years he led the league, but 2 out of those 3 years he didn't get to 1,000 either. You know what I mean. So it's like, is he going to get back to that form? That's the point though. Like if you got these younger running backs. I mean, can they close that gap? Can Zamir close that gap? You know what I mean? Because obviously from last year to this year, you know what I mean? It's the saying in the NFL, like the running backs have a certain like shelf life and all this shit, which JJ's young. JJ's still young, so I'm not gonna put it past him that he could get back to that form. It's just we're banking on. I think we're banking on that he's gonna get back to that form. I mean, he could very well get hurt again next year. You know what I mean? So it's like
I'm not saying that Zamir isn't going to be good. I'm not saying that he sucks. All I'm saying is we can get better at that group. I'm not satisfied with that group because what we had and what we have doesn't add up to what we were offensively as far as the running game is concerned.
We have one less running back.
I love the way we ended this year, dog, with those last 3 games, the way Zamir ran that ball against the Chiefs, against, against the Broncos when he ran for the end of the season, 125 yards off like 25 carries. I mean, he ended the year pretty damn good, man.
The 4 games were great.
And he did one thing that we haven't done in, we even talked about this right after the game. You know what I mean? Against the Chiefs when we beat them in Arrowhead on Christmas. We have not been able to run out a clock with over 4 minutes left in how long? And he single-handedly did that shit.
He didn't do that.
Samir single-handedly did that against the Chiefs.
Offensive line dominated Denver. Offensive line dominated Kansas City.
Against the Kansas City, though, it was Samir at the end. Because he was breaking tackles, getting those first downs that we were like, I don't know, all we got to do is get 1 first down. He ended up getting 2, like nothing. Got his first carry was 9 yards. Second carry was like 3-4 yards, and then he fucking broke one for like 30-40 yards. It's like, I don't know, man. Zamir White, the way he ended that year, I mean, and that's what I've been talking about. If he can have that type of season for most of those type of games for most of the season next year, he's gonna be a hell of a back, man.
So my question is, okay, so do running backs need to be developed?
Some do.
Okay.
Some
can. Who's at 125 against them, 145
usually you are what you are, and then if you get an injury or you have bad habits, but just what offense you go to.
Okay, so let's put this in the position of what football really is and the way they're forcing these guys to come out and be bigger than what they are, right? You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the guys didn't earn their position or anything like that, but let's talk about it like this. Some quarterbacks can come in and just fucking have a great season starting off. CJ Stroud. And what's the other? Bryce Young, bro. Bryce Young was supposed to be, he went before him, right? I believe so. Had a horrible fucking year. Some people just need fucking somebody just to guide them into the fucking situation that they're in. Now you're sitting there saying that Josh Jacobs is such a polarizing figure, such a polarizing running back that you're telling me Zamir White for his first 3 years backing this guy up, playing a little bit of ball. You're telling me that this guy did not learn anything from Josh Jacobs and didn't develop under him and did, see how to run, see how to take care of his body, see what not to do. And then when he came in, he turned around, and then those 4 games, like Loon said, he put in the chat, bro, he damn near had fucking half. He had like half of the amount of yards that Josh Jacobs had in 4 fucking games, bro. So what I'm trying to say is, bro, we can't look at the fact that this guy didn't develop because sometimes, they need to develop. Oh, he can't do this. He needs to develop. He developed under one of the best running backs, right? And it was 2 years ago when he headed up when he led the fucking league in rushing, bro. So what are we talking about? He just underdeveloped.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Look, when we ran the zone scheme, it was with Gruden.
Okay.
The whole chat was bitching and crying. And even we were saying Zamir White's running into his fucking lineman's ass. His eyes are fucking on the side of his head because he don't got no fucking vision. Right? We were saying that, right? You switch the offense, he does good. We're not in that offense anymore, Lo. We're back to where he was fucking up.
So how was he fucking up when he was a rookie?
I don't give a fuck if you're a rookie. You're
Wait a minute, so he can't develop? So he can't develop? So you're telling me that a rookie cannot develop?
Okay, they must have thought he developed because he was playing. His development must have been there because he was playing.
But I don't think it's not just them thinking he could develop. He obviously showed them he developed because that's not an easy thing.
But we ain't doing that no more. We're not that way no more, bro.
But
not that way no more. All I'm saying, what I mean about this, it ain't gonna make no sense. We just need to get a running back in the draft high.
I'll make you another bet, Gravy. I bet
get him, bro. Get him.
Amir runs for over 1,000 yards.
That's between you two. I'm not a part of no bets. Nothing. That's a little too rich for my blood on that one.
Hey, what you want to bet though? What is it?
Big Al saying right here, 12. Damn.
We'll say, wait, how much? 1,200. I'm not gonna say 1,200. I'll say 1,000. I'll say 1,000. I'll right at 1,000, bro. If he averages even 80, 70 yards a game, he's getting 1,000.
Yeah.
You cannot run the ball 30 freaking times. If they expect a workload from Josh to Zeus, if they hand that over to him,
hey, Chris says
I'll give you the 1,000. Because Chris is the same way with me. We think they're the same. We need to draft a running back high. I'm not satisfied with that group. It's just me. And I can talk about it. I can speak my mind. But that's just the way I feel. You can throw numbers at me. You can say, that he didn't do it. 4 games isn't enough for me to say this guy is dominant running back for the Raiders. That if he would have been a dominant running back for the Raiders, he would have beat out JJ. No matter what the money was.
Well, at this point, no matter what, he beat out JJ. He beat him out. He beat him out regardless. I mean,
I understand that, but just besides JJ, he's gone. I know that he's gone.
Right.
But I can see the effect that it's going to leave on this team. Of that running back.
Space speed. So what's the answer at the draft at running back? I think that we go late, super late for a running back now. I just think
super
that
chats in there, though,
there has to be some type of like
Space Bee's asking.
They're giving some type of motivation for Zeus, bro. I just think Zeus is going to. I think it's his job for at least this year. I think they're going to run that experiment with Zeus to see if he can duplicate those last 4 games. I mean, if he could duplicate any of those last 4, like any part of those last 4 games throughout like even half a season, bro. If you duplicate that for a half a season, you're nearly already at 1,000 yards. That's all he really needs to do.
That's kind of easy to do, though. Game. If he gets that workload, if he gets the ball, obviously, I could see Zeus getting better after like 15 to 20 carries. Him start moving. You know what I mean? Okay, but what about
I'm not totally like all for Zamir and all of that shit. I just think that Zamir, what he did out in that last, what he did in those last 3 games, dog. It's not like super great or whatever like that, but it's showing me that he at least for sure, like he improved a lot from the years prior for sure. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't running into the back of guys. You know what I mean? As far as that shit, he was keeping his eyes up. You know what I mean?
It was a different system, Gabe. It was a different system.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what if it was the system or if it was just his not like Alo said. If it was just maybe him being a rookie, you know what I mean? Didn't know he was just running like, you know what I mean, just with getting the ball and just try to run like if he was at Georgia still, but it ain't the same. You got different athletes out there who are gonna make those holes, you know, they're gonna make those holes fucking close up quicker and shit like that. He ain't playing against, you know what I mean, some division, Chattanooga, fucking Tennessee and shit like that. Like he's playing against, you know, professional athletes all the time, which I think it was more of a, you know what I mean, a long learning curve because I think we waited enough. You know, pretty much to the end of his 2nd year for him to finally start doing something. But he showed me enough to where I got some confidence in him from next year for sure. Now, like I got some confidence in Zamir.
I never said I don't have confidence in the guy. Never.
You're saying that you're not happy with us losing JJ in the room that we got right now.
JJ's gone, bro. I'm over that already. I'm done crying over that. But the thing is that we need somebody else. And there is, when you have the opportunity that somebody else is there, and me and Gabe seen that, we showed it. We talked about it for about an hour, me and Gabe, on a 3-hour live. Gabe was half asleep talking about running backs. And we go to that these dudes that are there now are big, strong, fast. The best group I've seen in a long time as far as running backs are concerned. Last year's was pretty good. These groups will be better. So get one of them, man. Get one of them and let them come up.
Raider, what's up, bro?
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind go getting another one. Yeah. I wouldn't mind go getting another one because like I said, like even in when we were talking about it, I think there's gonna be a lot of running backs even later on in this draft where you're gonna be able to take one 5th, 6th round and still good. Still a good running back, dude. Like you there's still some ranked running backs.
The dude you like from Michigan? You know, he predicted Edward, 3rd, 4th round.
Even Dylan Johnson from Washington, he's projected to be a later pick too. Like I think there's some running backs where you can, if you don't feel super confident going into the season, where you want some kind of like insurance, like an insurance type thing, like if one in case one of them goes down or you know one of them starts struggling or something like that. I think you're able to get one like that, like exactly like in what Chicago did last year with Rashawn Johnson. You know what I mean? It's like that dude. He came out of nowhere after when Khalil Herbert and Deontay Foreman started getting nicked up and shit like that. You know, you got some guy out of nowhere, which he was kind of like their insurance policy, and he stepped up. You know what I mean? So I think like you could get a guy like that who, if need be, like later on in the draft. But I think the first half of this draft has to be dedicated to the offense. But I would say offensively, like for sure, like the offensive line. Like it has to be the right side of that offensive line. I would totally focus on that if you're able to get someone like that. And if not, Let's fucking. I'm still not gonna go out. Even though as much as I was discouraged last couple of fucking lives, fuck that. Now, like, we're gonna go. I think we're gonna do something crazy in this draft, dog. So is it gonna be dumb? Is it gonna be smart? I don't know yet because I still don't know the fucking actual compensation we're gonna give up. But I have a feeling we're gonna do something big, dog.
So check this out.
Now,
so let me bring
what's the difference between Sunday and today, Gabe? A couple of days, bro. What happened?
It's just I don't know, man. It's just like the Vikings news from them trading up and shit like that, and then the Bears getting rid of Field and stuff like that kind of had me kind of low and shit like that. Low, no pun intended, but it was no just more. I just think that it's. I don't know, man. I just don't think that they're gonna sit on their hands, all right. I just think that they're gonna do something to. It might cost a lot, and it might end up being like shit. You know what I mean? We gave up a lot, but I still think at the end of the day, I might even get upset at what they give up. But the thing is that I still think they're gonna do it.
Anybody, Space Beats, anybody that comes out of Purdue, bro, Stu, shout out Stu, bro. He's gonna
number one pick. The number one pick.
He's the number one pick out of Purdue. Shit.
If it was up to Stu, I think
draft everybody from fucking Purdue.
Aiden O'Connor would have went first last year.
Yeah. So shout out. But check this out. So look,
Aiden O'Connor would have been the CJ Stroud of the draft.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just quick rant real quick. We got to realize that as of right now, what the Raider Nation is really, really looking at, they got the coach they wanted. They don't have the quarterback that they want. They don't have the running back that they want. This is something that what we want is not going to be visible this year. And a lot of people don't understand that. We have a total of 9 draft picks this year. 9. Including the compensatory picks.
I think Stu even said that J.J. McCarthy is the best quarterback in this draft.
Oh, yeah. No.
I heard that shit. JB, and I swear to God, I woke up.
Yeah.
I fell asleep right after that.
Best quarterback in this draft supposedly is J.J. McCarthy. No. You know the connection there. The Saginaw, he's from Michigan, so you could see that like he likes that dude. But it's like, come on, bro, you can't be biased. Come on, just stop.
As Chris, Protect the Shield, what he thinks about JJ. You want to see this? Protect the Shield, Chris. He lives in Ohio, but he's a Michigan dude. He'll tell you straight up what JJ McCarthy
is. So does Bob.
I mean, Gabe said there's about 5-6 quarterbacks taken in the first top 10, maybe top 12.
Might be top 10, top 11, yeah, top 12, yeah. They have 12. They have Bo Nix going to Denver. They got at 11. They got JJ McCarthy going to the Vikings.
495-40. They said going number 12 to somebody or 13 something.
Oh, Rattler?
Yeah. They moved him up in the first round, trading to get him.
As long as he's not 13, that's fine. Go get him. Go get him, whatever team that is. Go get him, please.
Oh, man, if we do that, get Rattler. Dude,
no, not us.
You don't want me
I'm saying,
you don't want me on that show.
As long as he's not 13, whatever team that's going to go get him, please. Go.
Besides any other group, that's the one that I'm concerned with. I know we're gonna do something with the offensive line because we have to. If we don't, man, then they just like, why? What's up? Why even play?
Well,
we're gonna address offensive line, but that group, I know we're gonna take care of that group, the offensive line on the right side. We're gonna take care of it.
Right.
The next group, that's the weakest. The weakest group out of the ones that we were good at is the running back. To me,
I will agree with you on that, but then the cornerbacks are bad too. So I mean, you know what I mean. We only have one number one. We lost a dog in a meat. You know what I mean. But coming down to it, bro, like this is what me and Gravy were kind of talking about before I like this fucking joint and start fucking going off and shit like that. I just kind of want to let the fucking nation know, bro, that we're in development stages, bro. We got the rookie quarterback, a rookie fucking coach that we wanted. that had this team that was looking like shit. Didn't fucking, do anything crazy, but basically got us to, looking better. You know what I mean? With the fucking squad they got put together, some of the bad players, some of the bad pickups, the Peters, and who else did we pick up that didn't do shit for us? The whole fucking what's the name? Tweaker. What the fuck is his name? Jones. He's gone and everything like that. For us
Brandon Parker.
Actually, yeah, Brandon Parker. For us to even think that we're gonna actually fucking go to the Super Bowl this year, you got to be out your motherfucking rabbit ass mind, bro. It's not going to be that way. Obviously, I want my team to win the Super Bowl, obviously. But 31 other teams fucking lose every single year, so I don't give a shit what anybody says. This is part of what we've got to do in order to have a good team. One of the guys that drafts great is fucking Telesco. Telesco has put a great team in front over there at San Diego, and every time when we look at San Diego's roster, we're like, fuck. But they're going to fuck up because they just fuck up, and that's what they do. It's just they just fall apart, bro. They end up getting injuries or whatnot, right? So that could be a Telesco thing, but I think that's more internal. The way the Raiders are looking right now, bro, they're looking at a solid team to build for the future. So, all of us wanted to go up and get Jaden Daniels, bro. There is no way we're going to go up and get Jaden Daniels, dude. If we go up and get Jaden Daniels, bro, it's going to be a fucking miracle. In order for us to last long term, and to actually build something, you got to remember that our coach was drafting players out of high school into college and also from college into the NFL. He was helping there. So he knows how to get players in there. A lot of the guys that he helped pick, Devin White, Jaden Daniels, who else did he have pick? He had people over there at Arizona State. So he had a lot of his hands on in getting the development of players. Jack Jones, that's another player, right? So I think personally, this is just going to build up for us to grow as a team. Minshew is not going to be the guy. AOC is not going to be the guy, but there are guys now. Zamir ain't going to be the. Zamir has more upside than Josh Jacobs did at this point in this situation. Josh Jacobs is going to go over there. Look, I guarantee you, Josh Jacobs in the cold is going to be injured halfway through the season. He's going to be injured, bro. That's what he does. He's getting older. He's getting banged up more and more and more. The year before, he missed 3 games. This year, he missed 5. So that's fine. You know what I mean? So one way or another, we were going to get a dose of fucking Zeke no matter what, if we liked it or not, if we had Jacobs or not. Because it's just proven that that's what he does. He gets injured, bro, and it's cool. It's the part of the game, bro. It's just injuries. Running backs, we were talking about it. We should pay him, right? But running backs don't get paid. So they come through a lot. And then plus with Telesco's fucking history, bro, we're going to be straight on running backs. I don't think right now, looking at it, it is a weak room, but it has a lot of experience. Would you rather have fucking talent, no experience, or a lot of talent, or a lot of experience, and then, the decent talent? That's what we got right now. And we got to be accepting of it and enjoy it. We have 9 picks this draft, bro. You're telling me out of the 9 picks, out of the 250 fucking players that are going to be out there, you're telling me we can't pick up somebody good in the 3rd or 4th round? You know what I mean?
Get the best one at the 2nd round.
Right, but the 2nd round. But see, this is the thing, though. See, we can't go and do all that. We need an offensive line, right? So most likely 13, we're going to go offensive tackle, offensive line, offensive guard, right? So 2nd pick, we're going to end up going we might go running back, just depending if Penix is gone or not. Because a lot of people are projecting us to get Penix at the number 2 spot, right? On our 2nd or number 2 draft point, right? But the thing is, though, like you said, Gravy, a left-handed quarterback to start learning and all that stuff. Nah, I'd rather go Travis a little bit later and go running back or maybe even a corner at number 2. Then 3rd round on, go to get the rest of the players to have them fight out for whatever they need to fight out. There's only 1% of college students that actually get to the NFL, and these guys are bad. Now it's going to be their work ethic and what they want. Zeus has a good work ethic because he's seen other players have good work ethic. He's been around Max Crosby his whole career. He's been around Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? Except for last year when Josh Jacobs wasn't there during the offseason. You know what I mean? Then he learned how not to do certain things. So he still had to train on his own, still be there, still looking at being the starter. He was ready to be the starter last year. But Josh Jacobs came back. So we got to kind of just let it fucking be and just let him do his fucking thing, bro. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it's a process, bro. I know you want to win this year. We're not going to fucking win this year. Even though I want
to. Winning.
We're winning playoff. We're gonna win a playoff game. I'll give you that. We'll win a playoff game. But
on a playoff game with Minshew's arm, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so
all I know is anything can happen when you have a top 5 defense. That's all I'm saying. And I think that's exactly where we're headed.
But you got to score, my dude.
I think for sure. I mean, for sure. I'm not saying Minshew's the fucking next coming of whoever, you know what I mean? Whatever great quarterback, but he's going to put up some points. Dog. He's a guy that could put up points. He's not a guy that's like a lower tier type quarterback either. You know what I mean? He's a guy who has started in this league, who has won in this league, 9-6 last year with a team that was riddled with injuries. So like as much as people want to downplay him too, you know what I mean? It's like, and he is a backup quarterback. The money that he's getting paid and all of that shit, he's got signed as a backup quarterback. But he's gonna put up points, and you don't need that many points when you have a defense like this. As long as you don't score 0 points, like losing 3-0, then there's a lot of games that we're going to be in this year that I have confidence in Minshew at the end to be able to pull those type of games out. Especially with this defense. The defense is going to give you plenty of chances. The defense is going to give you plenty of chances to win games in the end. I think and I think that's what's going to be the difference from last year. Like all we were saying is like last year, even with the fucked up start that we had, literally if we had Minshew, he's at least worth 2 more wins last year. At least, and that makes us play a playoff team already, right then and there, with the bad start that we had. This year we got better on defense. And we got a better quarterback. Not the quarterback that we wanted, but we've gotten better on defense. So I just think that I don't know, man. I like where we're at right now, because I still think there's a lot of room left to grow before the start of this season.
Yeah. We have a lot of money too. We have a decent amount to where we can actually like move around, figure something out, maybe make a trade with a key player or something like that. Somebody that's on their last year of the contract, who knows? I never seen Telesco really make big moves besides, because he drafted Bosa. I think one of the big moves that he did make was like fucking I think he got Mac or whatever, whatnot. But what happened?
Michael, he said Gabe 2024, low 2004. He goes Gravy 1900. Oh shit! They didn't give me no slack, man. I'm speaking the truth, guys. Man.
But see, this is the thing. Like, okay, Gravy, you even said this too. You hate fans that fucking. How'd you say it? You said you hate fans that are over realistic. Like, you know what I mean? We have to be realistic. We can't say that. We can't say that Zeus ain't gonna do nothing, bro. We can't say that
in itself too is going to put more points on the board. That right there by itself.
What's that?
Not having a fucking some dude that literally we just basically fucking promoted him to offensive coordinator because we didn't want fucking Lombardi being the next offensive coordinator by himself. Literally, we literally promoted somebody that had never experienced. That in itself, like I'm not saying Getsy's fucking Andy Reid or anything like that, but Getsy is an experienced offensive coordinator in this league and is going to be able. I guarantee you, we won't get shut out next year. That hasn't happened in our franchise history. So for that shit to happen last year,
we have Minshew last year. We would have been 3-0 against Minnesota, and we would have beat Indianapolis because Minshew smoked our ass when we played against Indianapolis.
Yeah, well,
Jonathan Stewart didn't even play, or if he did, we shut him down. But Minshew's arm tore us up. That's the type of shit we're gonna get. That's the type of shit we're gonna get as our quarterback. So you're telling me that these young dudes, like even Jordan, even JJ, even all these guys are better than Minshew coming right off the gate?
Who? Jordan Travis?
Yeah.
No, Minshew. No. There was something that
roll with Minshew. You know, people saying in there.
Video. Listen, there's a video that I told you about Minshew. You guys got to realize something about Minshew. Minshew has been a fucking winner his whole fucking career. He's won fucking numerous awards from high school, moving all the ways up. He won awards in college since his freshman year. You know what I mean? When he got to the fucking league and played for the Jags, bro, like he was like a second round pick or some shit like that. And he came through and started doing his thing. The second year when they switched everything up, you know what I mean? He started fucking kind of slumping down. Then when he got picked up and got moved around to Philly, he went to Philly, did his fucking thing too, bro. Like he put up number. He can play the game. Now, the thing is, though, all you need is just the right position, right coaching, right timing. Timing is everything, bro. So you're telling me that Minshew can't come in and be more development and show fucking the rookie AOC, which did a great job last year for being a 4th fucking rounder when he's projected to be a 6th fucking rounder. You know what I'm saying? And he came in and did his fucking thing. So you're telling me that the development level and the experience that we have on the fucking football field as of right now is not going to be like, you know, better for us later on, bro? You're tripping, bro. People are tripping.
I never said that.
I'm just
People
saying.
are, but I never said that.
Oh,
I'll make a deal. I'll make a deal with y'all right now. Everybody in the chat that's dogging me with this Zamir thing. You give Minshew a chance, then I'll give Zamir the chance.
Well, we're gonna have to.
I'm giving both of them.
We don't get, but that's a fuck Minshew. You seeing all these fuck Minshews, or they're not saying it, but Minshew ain't this, Minshew ain't nothing. Whatever.
Another thing
You're
too,
gonna get a rookie.
they're not gonna be able to put 8, 9 in the box when you know a quarterback cannot run, and you know that they're basically
exactly
just
what I mean. That's what I mean. A Minshew starting.
They're not going to be able to.
Of a rookies there, let them throw. Let them.
Last year, you seen that shit. Like teams were like daring us to fucking throw the ball against them. They will. I guarantee you, they won't do that against Minshew because Minshew's shown enough in this league at least to garner that respect. See, I'm telling you, these shits are coming together. Garner Minshew, you know what I mean? He's garnering that fucking respect. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, man. I just think that he's mobile enough so that they have to protect against the bootleg type of shit on 3rd and shorts. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not going to be as predictable with him behind center because he has enough wheels, like in his leg. He has enough speed in his legs to keep the defense honest in that sense, at least. It's a totally different from when you have AOC who teams are daring you. Like, I wish he would run. You know what I mean? Like they're basically saying, I wish he would run.
Mm-hmm. With Josh Jacobs, I would say, all right, let's go. But not with Zamir.
But see, that's the thing, though. So with Josh Jacobs, so last year with Josh Jacobs and AOC, bro, they were stacking the box. So they already knew that he really couldn't do anything. Same thing with fucking Jimmy G, right? Once they realized that he couldn't throw the fucking ball, then they started fucking loading up the box, right? And then Josh Jacobs really couldn't get anything fucking going. So them going into year 2, Josh Jacobs probably thinking, man, I'm gonna have another fucking rookie. Guess what? It doesn't matter what rookie's coming in. You think these grown ass men on the inside of the field aren't gonna fucking stack the box and start pressuring them? Especially now with that. So you got Minshew and you got this fucking running back, you know, in Zamir, that they're not gonna know what the fuck to do. They can play the RPO. Minshew can play the RPO. That's the whole thing. And Getsy played a little bit of the RPO a little bit with just because he had the mobility with fucking what's the name with Justin Fields, right? And if you look at some of his highlights, a lot of RPO, a lot of his rushing yards came from that, right? So I'm not saying that fucking Gardner Minshew is going to be running around the field like that, but he's mobile.
He might not even be our quarterback. He might not. Like what I'm saying, he might not even be our fucking starting quarterback at the end of the day, dog. I'm telling you, there's like. Mark my words, in 1 month straight, you guys are going to be calling me a motherfucking prophet. We're going to get a quarterback in this fucking draft.
The prophet. The football prophet.
The Raider
prophet. I'm telling you, everybody's so down. I'm not going to go get a quarterback. When we get a quarterback in the fucking first round, everybody's going to be like, yeah. Fuck, I didn't think we were going to be able to pull it off. Watch.
Okay, so then.
And we're going to get Rattler.
We get fucking Rattler.
There's too much fucking hype around the Raiders for me to think that this is just gonna be another fucking regular fucking year. It ain't. I'm telling you guys right now.
I don't believe it's gonna be a regular year. I don't think we're making a splash like that. I'm gonna stand on the hill. I don't think we're making a splash. Now, in my parentheses, I want us to make the fucking splash. But it doesn't. It just the way the development of this team and the way he's looking at it, bro. There's no way that we're gonna fucking, bro. There's no fucking way we're gonna move up all in 1 year, pick all the players that we need, get offensive linemen and another fucking running back, and then turn around and go and win a fucking playoff game, bro. There's not. It's
the fucking Rams did it. The Rams did it. 49ers did it.
But the Rams had fucking Stafford.
What is that?
But they gave up all their picks.
Come on, bro.
They gave all their picks. But
don't put no dirt on
Stafford. Fuck Stafford. He has a weenie arm.
I think it don't matter who you're gonna go get. I just think it has to be the guy that it's for sure on. Like, of course, he's any rookie you can't be for sure on, but at least know that that's your guy. That's gonna be the guy that you're going to bank your future on. AP. I'm talking about AP. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about AP. If he's gonna make that move, then he has to have every single fucking, like, he has to have all the confidence in the world, dog. Like, bank on it. You know what I mean? Like, let's if that's your guy, then do it, dog. Because at the end of the day, you could lose your job for not making that move. At the end of the day, because that guy he could end up being the next fucking Patrick Mahomes or whoever that were, you know, fucking kind of wanting him to get, you know what I mean? And that guy, he could end up losing his job just for not getting that guy, because he was so on him the whole offseason, and then you don't pull the trigger. It's like, I don't know, man. I just think that you gotta have brass balls to be in the fucking NFL, like in that front room, front office, dog. And I just think that this is the type of, I think, front office that we've been waiting for, to where I think that they're gonna pull off something like that. One way or another.
Shout out to the 135.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 135.
We're gonna get our guy.
Yeah. Shout out to Rudy's first. Not Rudy. Who's it? Rudy here? Gabe, Rudy, new guys. I haven't seen you guys. But someone else is talking shit over here, stacking, saying, I agree. This is so sad, bro. Hearing these dudes talk up a shitty quarterback. Damn, bro. He throws the ball. He put up some numbers, bro. I guarantee you, not one of us can throw a fucking football pass right now.
I said, like, you know, a couple months, like,
who you want? Who you want?
John, what up, bro?
I said a couple minutes ago, though, that, like, he literally is backup money. Like, there's, like, he's a guy that has a winning. He has a winning record. Like, and I know we said that plenty last year with fucking Jimmy G, but this guy literally did this last year against us, again, like with the team that, you know, people were always saying because Jimmy G had this great defense, and now I'm starting to look at it and it's like, yeah, maybe that is the fact, but you can't say that about the Colts last year. The Colts didn't have a great defense. The Colts had injuries all over their offense. You know what I mean? They missed 3 games. I mean, the Michael Pittman Jr. missed 3 games with a concussion. Jonathan Taylor missed 13 games with you know what I mean, a high, like, just multiple injuries. You know what I mean? So it's like, right. This dude went 9-6 still. You know what I mean? When his starting spot was taken at the beginning of the year, he still had the wherewithal to still step up when Richardson got hurt, and still went on a run, which nobody thought the Colts were going to be that team last year. Nobody thought the Colts were going to be that type of team last year. Everybody thought they were going to be the bottom of the AFC South. So going 9-6 with a team like that, riddled with injuries, as much as you want to say he's not our next guy or whatever like that, and I agree, I totally agree with that shit. But he ain't a guy that you're gonna be, you know, just saying like, you know, it's just another dude that you guys are just trying to hype up. This is the dude that's going to, I think, either bridge us to the guy that we want, or he's going to be the guy that's just going to be a very, very, very solid backup if anybody goes down. Who else would you want as your backup if a guy that went 9-6 last year? You know what I mean? That's like, This is a backup quarterback, and he's getting paid backup money. It literally tells you in the contract that he signed that he's a fucking backup. It's literally a 1-year contract.
But it also shows you the direction that they're going. If you really, really look at the whole situation with AOC being here and doing what he's doing, and then Minshew, you kind of see that their trajectory. They got to have a similar quarterback that they want above, like a Minshew type, but better. You know what I mean? And if we can find that in the draft, why not why not like pair them up? Look at the whole Russell Wilson and Justin Fields thing. They're basically the same player. You know what I'm saying? Just when one with experience and a weirdo, and with Sierra, then the other one is just Justin Fields, bro. So what I'm trying to get at, bro, is like, you know what I mean? If we turn around and just actually like find a quarterback that's kind of has everything that people don't like about Minshew, then we're good to go, because that's what they're going to be building towards, bro. So
I like it. I just like, and I just think that we're so we're still incomplete in this offseason, bro. I just think that there's still money available. There's still post-June cuts. There's still the draft where we have all our draft picks at the moment. You know what I mean? That's still to be determined. But I just think that there's still this offseason is still so incomplete, and people are like there's a lot of people already starting to kind of like, write us off a little bit. You know what I mean? And I think that the defense to me has gotten so good to where we're going to compete with everybody. Everybody. We're the last team to beat the defending champs for a reason, dog. And it's just like, I just think that it's our defense is going to be a big factor. I would say top 5, but I'm gonna be bold. I'll say top 3 defense, dog, in this league. Like with that type of defense, I think with that type of defensive line, you got defensive lines already like not the same from last year. You know what I mean? Like those dominant defensive lines from last year. I think, some of them are still there. I think, you got Philadelphia and us. I think those are the cream of the crop, bro, in defensive line right now. Dog. Like us and the Eagles are probably going to be head and shoulders. I would put the Niners close right there, but those defensive lines right there, dog, they're gonna be in those groups with those type of teams. You know what I mean? So it's like our defense is going to be scary, dog. Which I think that's going to make it a lot easier for whoever's playing quarterback for us.
Yeah, but you got a defense like this, like we say it's going to be. That's all you need is like a guy like Minshew to keep it solid, to keep things going, not to make mistakes. Get out of that little gunslinger ways to where he doesn't need to do that gunslinger shit and then just drop dimes and tear us up like he did with the coach.
He's also the last guy to beat us in Oakland. The last guy to beat us in Oakland, too.
Yep.
I don't see nothing wrong. And then we could get like a Jordan Travis, who I like a lot.
Yeah.
To come in and then be our main dude when Minshew has to leave, but you can't sit here and tell me, AP said that it's AOC's job to lose. Getting Minshew made it very hard for AOC to get the starting job because Minshew is better than AOC.
I still think it's going to be a battle in training camp, but I just think that what Minshew's done in this league, I just think that it's Minshew's job. For me, it's Minshew's job to lose, but I think AOC is going to make it very competitive, though. I do think that. Like, I'm not going to downplay AOC that much, but I do think he's going to make it competitive, but at the end of the day, I still think Minshew gets the nod.
Yeah,
remember, Minshew literally is only like a year or two older than AOC. So you can't say like you know what I mean? He's only like a year or two older than fucking AOC, dog. And he's been in the league how long?
Fucking Minshew. Let me tell you right now, like 8 years, 6 years, 7 years.
If he's been in there since the Raiders were in Oakland.
2 years older than Bo Nix, right?
At least 5 years, because he's been in there since the Raiders were in Oakland.
4, I think. 4.
Right now. 4 years. 5 years. This is gonna be a 6th year. 2 years in Jacksonville, 1 year, 2 years in Philly, and 1 in Indiana. So
just never had a chance to start, bro. Until last year, look what he did.
Yep.
It's positive.
Yeah.
It's positive.
I seen that. Gravy said something to me when we were watching one of the games, and I forgot what quarterback you were talking about. Maybe like Howell or some shit like that. You're like, man, why can't we just have a quarterback just like that? That's all we need because of our defense. You know what I'm saying? If you really, really look at his numbers, bro, this last year, bro, 7-6, bro. A lot of those losses, bro, they weren't his fault. Drop passes, all kinds of different things, like you said too, bro. He's not. sometimes people just fit, bro. So, and some people just wanted to look a certain way, but some people just fit. He just feels like a Raider, bro, and we just gotta accept it. He's a Raider, so no matter what. So I mean, regardless of whatever, if he did suck, whatever, now we better hope these fucking coaches coach him up and get him to the point to where he can win more games, bro. So
I'll compare it to this though. If can you imagine the year that the fucking Saxonville, right? Remember when Saxonville went to the AFC Championship? Remember when because of their defensive line that they had and shit like that? But what was the reason that they didn't go to the championship? Because they had Blake Bortles at quarterback. I guarantee you, if fucking it would have been a different story if they had fucking Gardner Minshew that year.
Yeah, that was they had the number one defense. They had Jalen Ramsey and all kinds of shit.
And that's where I say the defense will be able to carry us. Where Minshew's not going to be asked to do that much.
So I'm gonna read off a list of the drafts of running backs, or do you guys want to talk about something else? I mean, because I pulled it up and we just never talked about it.
I'm talking about some other stuff. I don't go, man.
Yeah, because I mean, Minshew's gonna be here, bro. I just can't wait to see him actually develop into what he's gonna be and be. You know what I mean? So, there's a couple. There's some good running backs right here, bro.
What are they, free agent running backs or college?
College.
Start out with Trey.
Yeah,
with Trey Benson.
Well, there's Jonathan Brooks out of Texas, Jalen Wright, Blake Corum, and then Bucky Irvin out of Oregon, Trey Benson. There's Ray Davis out of Kentucky.
I gave Dolphins for life. I'll give you Mahomes because Mahomes has done it, but Jackson, I mean, what has he done? what has that fool done?
What did he say?
He's done as much as Minshew done in the playoffs. Nothing.
What did he say?
To get playoffs, they got Jackson and Mahomes. We got Minshew. Yeah. The only one that does anything in the playoffs is fucking Mahomes.
Oh, you're gonna see Minshew Dolphins for life. You're gonna see him. I would drop 68 on your ass too. We'll drop 69 on your ass.
I'll give you guys Mahomes because Mahomes is. I mean,
he talking shit on our quarterback, and he talking shit on our quarterback. He talking about Tua. Kick back, bro. Come on now.
I wouldn't mind Tua right now though.
I would let Chris Jones get a little whiff of Tua and see what happens to him. He gonna be on a stretcher dead.
I don't know, man. Tua looked like he wasn't that fucking gun shy last year, you know what I mean? He did a lot better. I think those were scary though. I think that 2 years ago, those injuries were scary though, which I think like had everybody thinking. I mean, you take two like that in a year, it's scary. But I just think like you get over time, you get a little bit more confidence. I think that he's I don't hate on Tua that much. I think a lot of people do, but I don't hate on Tua that much.
No, Tua's good, bro. Like
when we played the Dolphins, who was our quarterback? Was it AOC?
Yeah.
AOC almost got you touching for life. Last play, AOC almost beat
That's
you.
because of our defense.
Yeah. Is that the one where
defense, dog? If I keep going back to our defense, I'm telling you.
When we lost against Miami, was that the Hunter Renfrow fumble?
Probably. He did fumble. They got the ball.
No, it was the interception.
Got the ball at the end.
It was the interception
at the end of the game.
Yeah, he interception to end the game.
Yeah.
That was his second game-ending interception. The first one was his first game against the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. We were there, seen the whole thing.
I seen that right in front of my face.
Yep.
You can't end games like that, dog. Those were big. Those were fucking big, bro. And then scoring 0. That's what has a lot of people down on AOC, dog. Like, there was a lot of games where the defense gave them chances even after fucking getting sacked 6 times, throwing an interception, fumbling that game. You know what I mean? Against the Chargers. The defense was still giving them chances at the end. And that's the reason why I think a lot of people are down. There's some people who are on AOC who are writing AOC to fucking, you know what I mean, pause. You know what I mean? Not writing AOC, but, you know, they're riding that train, I guess. You know what I mean? About AOC starting next season, which I don't blame him. I still think he's gonna make it a battle, but I just think that's why a lot of the nation is down on him, dog, because it's just you have a game where you don't fucking complete a ball in the last 3 quarters. You have a game where you score 0 points. Multiple games where you end the game on ending interceptions. Like, those are big time, dog. That's big time.
See, a lot of that shit was predictable. A lot of the shit that we were doing was so predictable because of the rookie coach, rookie offensive coordinator, and rookie fucking quarterback, and fucking Josh Jacobs, bro. So the offensive line too. It's just like, it was just bad, bro. So like, that's why I'm saying it's like, I'm kind of backing what coach is saying. So whoever's going to be here in the offseason, bro, moving forward, they're going to develop into what they need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking. That's it's not looking as bad as it was. But see, if you really look at it, last year we had to fucking run the ball. So they knew that we were going to do it. So if we fucking turn around and try to go pass it or do something, we're just getting covered up. You know what I mean? It was so fucking predictable. You can see that shit. I like it now because you don't know what we're going to do. It looks like a team that you don't know which way we're going, which is good because it makes the defense think. There's be a lot of different players that can be explosive. You know what I mean? So I'm happy about it, bro.
Omar, what AOC got? What, 4 tuggies on against San Diego?
4, yes.
4 of those 8.
2 against Denver, and then
4 of those 8 it came from the San Diego game where the players didn't want to play for that coach anymore. You know they gave up.
I love the way
he couldn't throw any interceptions because he didn't do shit he didn't score any touchdowns fucking half the games.
But Gravy, I will give him to him in that last game. He could have fucking just said, it's the end of the season. Let Jimmy G finish it out. He went in. He fucking went into the locker room, taped up his shit, came back out, and won us the game. I do like that shit. I do like that about AOC.
Yeah.
He played better at the end of the year. And Gabe Alcantara, I do like that. I keep going back to that too. Like, I forget about it a lot, but I also go back to it once I remember who the offensive coordinator was. That's why I'm not so down on AOC. Like, as much shit as I talk about AOC, like, I still have some confidence in him, dog. Like, I'll talk shit, but I still am not like totally down on AOC, dog. Like, I still think that there's a lot of room for him to grow, especially with somebody at least with some experience, dog. I just think that it was just like a disaster waiting to happen, which, we got that in some games. You know what I mean? When you have a rookie and the fucking inexperienced offensive coordinator. Like, and not even an offensive coordinator that was prepared to be an offensive coordinator, dog. Like, if you give him at least an off season to be prepared, you know what I mean? Somebody that's not experienced, but you give him at least a off season to prepare and shit like that. But like, this guy was just thrown into the fold. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, and we've talked shit about that the whole year. I mean, I'm sorry, Bo.
Gabe, I think AOC. I agree with you. I think AOC was thrown into a bad predicament. The guy didn't play call him very well, and he was a rookie. He learned as he went, and I thought he did a good job. You know what I mean? But there was games where you could tell, he didn't know what the fuck was going on, and neither did his OC. If your OC don't know what the fuck is going on, neither do you.
Hey, trip out.
He's not at the point of saving the game.
He's going to be better, dog. I have confidence that he's going to be a lot better. It's going to make it hard for Minshew too.
Yeah, but so is Minshew. Minshew's going to get better too.
No, I know. I totally agree. I think at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not backing off of that. I still think Minshew gets the job at the end of the day, but AOC is going to make it real tough on Minshew, dog.
Go ahead, man.
So this is crazy that shout out Rudy, bro. I actually thought about that with everything that the Chargers are doing, because I seen a fucking IG. This motherfucker said some shit. Anyways, bottom line is that like Justin Herbert's not going to throw to anybody, bro. He has ties with Telesco. They might go JJ McCarthy, which kind of sounds about right. You know what I mean? So if this happens, would you fucking take Herbert? Would you guys take Herbert? I was thinking about this shit for real.
Yeah.
Would I take Herbert?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
As much shit as I talk about Herbert, I guarantee you I wouldn't take Herbert, dog. Like, come on.
I wouldn't.
I'll get that jersey. I'll get that. What is he? I'll get that jersey the next day.
Oh, fuck that. No, but
that's one of the Rick out. That's one of the reasons why that Harbaugh came to the NFL.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get JJ, bro. They're not gonna get JJ,
bro.
He literally said it
from what he did in college.
3 years ago, he
from
said
what he did in college.
Yeah.
To fucking coach Herbert, you know what I mean? And he ended up getting his wish. He chose where he wanted to go, and he wants to coach Herbert, huh?
Yeah, but he got rid of everybody. Bro. Look at who they got rid of. They got rid of everybody. They don't have nobody over there, bro.
Or did they ask us? They said, "Fuck this dude. I want to go. I want to get traded."
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Yep.
Keelan Allen is a good NFL. Is a good NFL guy, and I'm surprised you get rid of
the Raiders. Fuck that. He is overrated.
You get a guy like that.
I ain't taking fucking Herbert, bro. I'm cool.
He is overrated. I guarantee you that. But it's like he's still a guy that if you put him on this team, makes this team better.
No, I of course, yeah, they make him better, bro. But I just can't unsee certain things, bro. It's like another Russell Wilson, bro.
But then again, too, this is what I'll say. He does make this team better, but I agree with you. Does he make this team better to where you're willing to give him a $300 million contract?
Fuck you, bro. Get out
that's
here,
the
man.
thing. See, and that's the thing.
But
the next contract is going to be that.
4 years, Jordan Daniels average. He wants $300 million. You'll give it to him
because that's what it's going to take to get somebody like that anywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, like, I would take him on this team, but on a fucking some type of contract that from fucking years ago. But like, I ain't taking him for no $300 million.
He's
overrated. He hasn't even won nothing, bro. Yeah, I agree, bro. He ain't won shit. That's crazy. Nah, I just thought about that shit. It's just crazy that I seen that shit. So.
A lot of new people, man.
Yeah, I know a lot of new people. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to Raider Nation Live. Coach Gravy, I'm ready to get 420. We do shows.
Love it, man. Love this shit. Oh, that's
we do this shit every week. Tuesday, Thursday.
Gets me more fucking motivated to do these shows, dog. Like, shout out to everybody in the chat. It's just I love the growth that we're getting. You know what I mean? So it's like it just has me like kind of almost like obligations. Like, hey, like we're getting these new followers, so I'm gonna fucking give my little bit of time that I have, dog. Like to fucking, you know what I mean? To just talk some ball. You know what I mean? If obviously some people like it, you know what I mean? So I'll be in here talking ball, you know what I mean?
Be on time to do that shit.
Hey, 8:20 was on time, no? Didn't it start 8:20?
I was late. Gabe was on time. Gabe was on Gabe's time.
Luis, my bad, man. I'm bad at that, man. You'll figure it out while I'm here, but
yeah,
I'm bad. But I'm getting better, dog. I'll get better. Don't trip. We
got 130 people in here. We got 65 likes. We need to bump that up a little bit. Come on.
Yeah,
hit
bro.
The like button, man. It's free. Put us in that algorithm.
Hey, Luis, bro. It's a bit like reading all these comments. Bro.
How do I say it like an aneurysm? You gotta get good for the aneurysm.
The aneurysm?
I said that Sunday, bro.
Aneurysm?
We're gonna be good. Hit the like button, put us in the aneurysm.
Put him in the aneurysm. Put it in the aneurysm, dog.
I gotta give 10 more likes.
10 more likes, dude. I've been finding hella Raider content creators lately, more than just anyways. Yeah, we don't say those names around here, dog.
We're starting to grow a little bit, dog, but we've been around for a while now, but it's like it's work is starting to finally pay off a little bit. You know what I mean? So it's cool. You know what I mean? But that's the cool thing about it.
So the 100 people that are in here, I don't know if anybody's in Bakersfield. We're me and Gravy are from Fresno.
I think we're going. I think I'm going. My brother-in-law's
May
birthday.
11th, bro. May 11th. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna throw this shit, man. I don't know who's throwing it, but it should say on the flyer. But in fucking where's it? Here.
I didn't have my glasses. I couldn't even see that shit.
Yeah, let me see real quick. Represent it.
I'm the oldest out of the bunch. If you're new to this channel, they pick on me a lot.
Yeah,
but I'm that grandfather. I'm that grandfather that says,
There it
"Get
is.
off my shit."
Quick. So there it is right there. Don't miss out. It's supposed to be the Raider Nation Summer Kickoff, Saturday, May 11th, 2024, Bakersfield, California, including the content creators, weed creators, the Ninth Island, which are Small Raider and let me move this out the way.
Now they are. They are now.
Yeah.
Space Beast, I can see it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing real quick. So yeah, it says featuring MC Raider. We Raider is Josh, the GOAT, Kukui Online, I believe. Oh shit, Gabe took off. Oh, Kukui Online and Baker Raiderette, I believe so. And then MC Raider, and then apparently Joe Morley too. Nice. So it says, yeah, use the promotion code use the promotion promo code podcast. You know what I mean? You can discount on the VIP Black Hole admission tickets. Nice. So we're gonna be there. We're working all that shit out. So if you guys get a chance, go to the Joe Morley, Ninth Island, us. Apparently, Myers is gonna be there. Diablo, Turner. Hopefully, Mr. Flores is gonna be there also. What's up? 30 minutes from Bakersfield. Might go. Shit, we'll be there, bro. For sure. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, well, I'll see you out there, bro. We'll be out there. Tickets starting at $10. Yeah, Mr. Fitz, alone. There's all kinds of people going to be going.
Oh, they got the Uchas up there. We get the Uchas up there. Maybe we could get some show going or something. Because that'll be after the draft. We can talk about what we're doing. We'll be fully contented up. But after that, after the draft.
Yeah, it'll be after the draft, bro. So it's gonna that month is gonna be crazy for me. So I'm gonna do my damnedest to be out there. But that's the plan. If you guys ain't doing shit, fucking May 11th, 2024, let them know, bro. It's gonna be out there. Raider Nation Summer Kickoff, bro. And then there's gonna be a couple here in Fresno. I think there's 2 of them in Fresno. Raider get-togethers, whatever or not. We'll be promoting those, moving them up. Moving up shortly. So.
The
explosion, Raider Nation explosion. Yeah, with my boss and all that stuff. I'll explain that shit later. But yeah, one at a time. So if you guys are in that area, go fucking check it out. Go to any one of those places. I'll get more information, and on Thursday, I'll promote a little bit more. And same thing on Sunday. So yeah. Anyways, getting back to it. I just wanted to tell you guys about that. That shit was pretty dope. So yeah, so I'm ready to go for that. Are you gonna go, Gabe? For sure, or you don't know?
Yeah, well, my brother-in-law, that fool wants to go too, though. So it's like his birthday and shit. So we're probably gonna make an appearance.
Nice.
Yeah, Bakersfield for your birthday. There's hot nights.
1.5 chance of making the playoffs.
It's in when, May? Oh, it's gonna be hot in fucking Bakersfield, though.
Nah.
Yeah.
You come around here in August. That way.
Yeah, August. Yeah, you're gonna like it over here. You ain't gonna like it.
Well, I've been in fucking.
That's why.
I go to Laughlin in August, dog. Trust me. Yeah. Bullhead, Arizona, dog. That shit is crazy, dog. That's like 123 last time we were there, dog. That shit was crazy, dog.
Man, if it was 120 in Fresno, dude, I would leave. I'll leave.
All right, I got you.
It is fucking hot in Bullhead. Like, that water is fucking freezing because it's the Colorado River. But when you get into that motherfucker, you don't even feel it, though. That's how hot it is.
You don't even feel it? Fuck. I don't think they would get rid of Herbert. They can't believe their question, taking them like that. For sure.
Nah, but like, see, like, we're with the Raiders, dog. I think with the draft coming up, dog. I think it's like now. I think we're.
What'd you say?
Not totally out of the running for getting a running back, but I think that it makes it a lot like I think they're making the the decision making is gonna be a little easier the day of. You know what I mean? Not easy. I'm not gonna say easy because nothing's easy, because I think that what they have in store, I think that it's going to be hard one way or another. I think because they're going to try to pull off. I think they're going to try to pull off a move. But as far as in easy, as in what they need to look for, like I think that they're going to emphasize like the draft on something. That's why they're trying to hit these like they're trying to get like these holes, which so you would call like patched up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not great to have. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest to sign Alexander Madison, but I think it gives you depth at that position. You know what I mean? Especially the signing of Abdullah. Obviously, there's some people who are going to say like, bro, you had one guy who was better than all three. You know what I mean? But I just think what we have there, I just think it's at least giving us a clear picture of what we're going to go with, sort of, at that position, because I don't think we're going to go running back early. That's for sure. I think that with the signing today, I think that even if we do go running back, it's going to be somewhat late. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be later on in the draft or something like that too. Well, I think we're going to be able to.
What changed from Sunday to today, then, bro? You were with me on that Sunday.
The signing of Alexander Madison. Like I said, it's not that he's a great running back or anything like that. I just think that they're signing guys like that to lower the emphasis on trying to get, trying to hit a home run in the draft with that certain type of guy. Where like, I think there's more important positions to try to hit on than that position. So I think that's why they ended up signing, Alexander Madison today. So I think that they're willing to go with, you know what I mean, like running back like by committee, which Telesco has even talked about, to be able to go get their franchise guy at quarterback, because I think that's where the real emphasis is on. Our next
we're planning,
or even our next franchise guy at tackle, even right tackle, like either one of those two things, I think makes a lot more sense than trying to go get, you know what I mean, a running back, which I think that's what this move kind of like told us today. I think there's going to be, if there's a running back chosen in this draft, it's going to be later. I would say later than the 4th round at least.
Yeah, for us. I figured that once we got Madison. But that's not the answer for me. Young guy, there's good running backs in that draft, man. We got to take advantage of that.
The thing for me, bro, is like, I'm not really like happy about the whole situation either, but it's just got to be realistic, because it's just fucking is what it is, bro. Like, you got to fucking just accept it. You know what I mean? So just moving forward, bro, we just have to move forward in the right way. Like, we're going to fucking make the team better, because we can't fucking run the ball with anybody. It doesn't matter who it is if we have no offensive fucking line. You know what I mean?
I think we need the three things that I would say. First, I would say for third down to one, I would say go get our it's crazy, because this is like to me, like I don't believe like that Mitchell's our next guy, but I still think that in my order that I would say probably is between tackle and quarterback at 3, and then I would say tackle and quarterback at 2. But I think our first thing right now, I think we have to go get another corner, because I don't believe in fucking Bennett like that. I mean, I know he's a rookie too, which I know we've been talking a lot of shit. Like, I've been talking a lot of shit of like giving guys chances, like there is the rookie year, but man, it's just that he just kept getting worse throughout his fucking
the thing with Bennett. The thing with Bennett is that he phased out. AP took him out the games, so he phased out by messing up. He was getting burnt. He wasn't hustling to make tackles. So we as Raider fans say, well, put this guy under this wing. He was under Peters' wing, bro. That's the impact that Marcus Peters had on our corner group. Was that bullshit?
I think
Times didn't listen to it.
We need another corner though, for sure.
I like Bennett.
All right, check this out.
His college tape ain't even close to what he did last year. And
Shout
I know
out,
it's two different things. But he's all right corner.
I just don't like get out of that mode. Field, dog. Like, you see how it got the whole nation pissed off when fucking Peters did it. You know what I mean? Fucking Olaying fucking tackles and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's like that type of shit would piss everybody off, dog. Like that type of shit. I mean, of course, there's room for him to get better. Like, obviously, you know what I mean? He was only a rookie. But damn, dog, that's just not a good sign to see. Like, especially your rookie, you don't want to be the guy that not give effort, bro. Like, it's just, I would say my biggest pet peeve on on any football, on any field, whatever, any sport you're playing, dog. Never fucking jog, dog. Never fucking not give your full, because you get, it's a cliche shit, but you get hurt like that, bro.
I think one for me, 1,000% is to get a tackle or a guard. Get Fuaga, get that guy first.
Okay.
Second to me, by knowing who's gonna be there, I would say quarterback or corner.
That's right. Like I have offensive line and quarterback at 2 and 3, but I have corner at 1. I don't know why. I like.
We're gonna settle for a Penix or a Rattler or someone in between. Then I'd rather just get the corner. And then
top
three would have to be, a legit corner, and then would be a legit running back. I'm with you, Gay. I'm in low. Same thing. Madison being put on this team made me think, all right, we have a little bit of security there at that position now. Because to me, it was just Jameer. Because all these other fucking guys that have been on this list for 2 years, they've been doing shit, nothing. So we just got one running back. So now that we got Matheson, it makes me feel more comfortable. I didn't have a chance to say that. But now we could drop, instead of me saying, hey, move up to 33, 34, 35 and get your running back. You know what I mean? In the second round.
Yeah. You don't have to now.
You can get them in the third round. You can get those guys like Braylon Allen. Yeah. He's a monster. That dude's a monster. So you get him and them other guys from Texas.
Even the dude from like Toledo, like that. Like
yeah,
the dude from Toledo,
the guy from Michigan, the guy you like, gave from Michigan. Those guys will be there. I'm cool with them. But the dominant guys are going to be in the second round, high second, late first. I'll be surprised if one of them were last, Kansas City needs a receiver and all those other guys.
The only one with the first round grade, though, is dude from Texas.
Yeah.
He's the only guy on the
I think Benson's better than him. I think Benson's better than him. He got shut down.
Yeah, Benson is the guy, right? Yeah, Benson is the guy with the first round grade. He's the only guy with the first round grade.
Trey Benson went to Florida State. And then quarterback is later. Quarterback is later because I'm saying Jordan Travis is going to be there. I like Jordan Travis, and we're going to do that. I think that's a perfect position. But I think that people are going to move up to get Jordan Travis.
I think so. He's not on nobody's really radar, but that could mean that could mean that though. That could mean that, like, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't want them to be on nobody's radar because he could be a sneaky.
We're talking about him because they want him.
Would it be a bad move if we got running back off the board? Off top?
What?
First round?
Nah, no. Yeah. Let me reach. Let me reach.
Yeah, you can't take.
We got better. We got way more needs.
First round grade is still a late first round grade.
Okay.
You don't want to take him at 13.
Okay.
And I agree with that, Lo. I'm just saying
there's too many skill positions at tackle, right tackle that we need. There's guys that, quarterback if they're available at that, that we need. There's corners that are available in this draft that are going to be, more valuable than I think, taking a running back.
Yeah.
I just hope that this guy he knows what he's doing. I have trust in him, and then he's gonna make it fit. But you can't just sit there and say, "Hey, we have a guy that was supposed to start overcooked, and then got 700 yards." You know what I mean? He didn't perform. He was the number one back in for the Vikings and didn't do nothing.
Cam Akers was there. And somebody else too.
Him and Matheson probably.
Who was the running back before Josh Jacobs? That was over him because Josh Jacobs was the second running back, but he went over Jacobs.
Was it Latavius Murray though, or
No, let me see. I'll figure it out. I was wondering about that shit earlier today. Which running back?
Wasn't Latavius Murray?
I was pissed that we got Jacobs because Jacobs wasn't even starting for Alabama.
He was the last good running back that we had before Jacobs Murray for that 1 year, like those couple years that we had him. That's for sure.
We had a couple of guys that spelled in a little bit. But it was Murray. Latavius Murray.
Rashard was a third down back always. Oh,
I hated
Lynch.
it.
For that
Marshawn,
year.
yeah.
Marshawn
was
for that
there.
year, yeah. Can't forget about
Didn't
Lynch,
do
yeah.
he didn't do shit either. Kenyon Drake. No, Kenyon Drake was with. That was
With,
Gruden.
Yeah, before Lynch was Murray.
with-
Yeah, Lynch.
It was beast mode low.
It's because he was only there for like a year. He was only there for a year. That's why.
It was Murray, then Marshawn.
Yeah, no, but yeah, okay. But I was
And they
saying,
got Jacobs.
then they got
They
Jacob.
got Jacobs. Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
But
That's the way it was.
either way, this has been hard just on that group.
Yeah,
Any other group, I'm not worried about as much, except for the quarterback is a main issue. But if things go right the way that I see that AP is doing, is he goes, ain't no one gonna do shit against us.
Didn't we
Yeah.
have
It's gonna be
Maurice Jones for a little bit?
yeah,
That was before.
that was
It was
horrible.
before.
That was just like kind of just like, hey, it was nothing. Hey, Maurice, you want to come through? Because he was always Raider fan.
And Doug Martin, yeah. All lies,
Doug
yeah,
Martin.
Doug Martin.
Doug Martin.
Muscle hamster. The muscle hamster.
Yep. I think he played 3 games.
But I'm cool. I'm cool with Minshew. If the plan of AP, and I see what he's trying to do, the plan of AP works out, and then Minshew will be the guy. Because all he has to do is just manage the game and not fuck up. And you can win Super Bowls doing that. You can do it.
Yeah.
But
I
you
think
gotta
it's gonna
have
be
a strong
predicated on
running game to
defense,
back
right?
that up. You gotta do something
I just
offensively.
think that our defense is gonna hold our offense this year, dog. Which I think our offense is not gonna be as bad. Because regardless, because I'm only looking at through it as if we're going with the quarterback that we have right now. 'Cause until we have, which I still believe that we're gonna get that guy. Until we have that guy on our roster, I'm going with what we have right now. I think our defense is going. What we have right now, I think our defense is going to be dominant enough to carry us a lot of this season, dog. To where I think we're going to have we're going to look back at this season, dog. We're going to be like, damn, dog. Like it was a damn good season. And at the end of the year, at the end of the day,
you know
dog,
what,
like,
Lo?
it all depends on how you go into the playoffs. If you go in there hot and your defense is fucking hitting on all cylinders, knows, man. Shit could be scary.
You know what, Lo? I think it was Rashard and Washington. Those were the two that were before Jacobs.
Yeah, it was.
And then Washington left. And then Rashard came in just as a blocking back. With Lynch and all that. Even with Josh Jacobs. But I was upset when we got rid of Rashard. He was pass blocking technician. And now he's out the league.
Oh, so he was playing with he was a freshman with Jalen Hurts and Damian Harris.
Huh?
Josh Jacobs. The sophomore year, he was playing with Jalen Hurts. Yep, same team. Najee Harris. He was teammates with Najee Harris.
He was the backup running back.
He was a backup running back, yeah. Yep. So yeah.
And then this guy came into the Raiders, first round pick, second string guy, first round pick.
Yeah.
You know?
No wonder Alabama won like 3 straight.
It was talent though too. Like he was like considered quicker. It's just that for the type of running game that Alabama ran, it was just Najee was just too big for those fucking dudes. You know what I mean?
He's bigger. He was bigger. Najee Harris was a big guy, dude.
Yeah,
he's way bigger than Josh Jacobs.
For them dudes, you know? He had that like in college type, where not it wasn't quite as that, but you know what I mean. He had like the type of fucking running back that Alabama likes. You know what I mean? When like they had fucking Derrick Henry and shit like that. Those big motherfuckers.
Derrick Henry was a monster at Alabama, dude. I used to love watching him.
They've had so many fucking running backs, Alabama. We had one that we chose at 3. Remember Trent Richardson?
Shit, that was horrible, bro. It's a horrible fucking pickup.
Trent, Derrick. There was Derrick.
I thought it sucked so bad. I forgot about it.
Trent Richardson? No, that was a fucked up pick, dog.
Yeah, there was a lot. There's been a lot of fucking sorry ass picks and whatever not. So it's like, you know what's crazy is that Coach AP, right? Like, he's been through all that shit. He's seen all that fucking fuck shit, bro. So it's like,
you guys have me thinking too much about fucking running backs now. Not like old running backs that we had. It's like, fuck, you guys brought up Trent. Like, it made me think about Trent Richardson. It's like, son of a bitch.
And the only one that panned out was Josh Jacobs. Maybe Jalen Richard. Well,
you're talking about Alabama, but I thought you were talking about Alabama running back.
Oh, all of them. Except for Trent. So Derrick Henry did. Najee did. Was Gibbs there? Gibbs is one for Detroit.
Gibbs. Yeah. There was Trent. There was also
a bunch of
them. Else,
but a lot of people were
playing. Dude from the Saints. From the Saints. Who was his name? He was with the Saints for a long time. They went to the Ravens. His fucking name, dude. Won the Heisman too.
Reggie Bush?
Nah, the running back that they had.
Reggie Bush don't have a Heisman anymore.
He was with the Saints, dog. He was with the Saints for a long time. Then he went to the Ravens, and he was the one that said trust. Remember that fucking that he was piping up Jackson at the fucking press conference. Fuck, what's his name, dog? Somebody in the fucking chat, please put it up there.
What's up, Byro?
Running back from fucking Alabama.
Running back from
Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram.
Ingram. Oh, okay.
He was all right, pro.
Mark Ingram didn't come to us, did he?
No, he went to the Saints.
No, but he was a good pro.
The Saints, they went to the Ravens.
Yeah.
Is that but Braylon Allen's job? Braylon Allen's a
wow.
He's dope, bro. He's dope. You watch his tape, I'm just like, damn. What would that do in a Raider uniform?
Braylon Allen?
6'2", 240. 4.4 speed.
Benson is that too.
It runs 4.39, bro. He ran a 4.39 running back. 230 pounds.
6'2".
You want somebody to you break outside, you gone, bro.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be there. When we need a running back, I don't think he's gonna be there.
Well, make it happen early.
We're not gonna have early. We're not gonna have those picks.
Because why, Gabe?
We're gonna get a quarterback.
Why are you whispering that shit?
You know what? We're gonna have a show to watch the draft, most likely, right? Three of us are gonna get together, and I want to see Gabe's face so we don't make a move.
Fuck, bro. See, why you put on the downfall, bro? That's messed up. Why you want the downfall, bro?
Because I don't think it's gonna happen now.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I never thought it was gonna happen.
It wasn't fair.
People kept telling me that a couple of days before Devontae came to the Raiders, dog, and I kept saying that I'm gonna speak that shit into existence, and it happened.
Everybody knew it was gonna happen.
I'm not losing confidence, dog.
Or before,
Well,
Yeah,
before
you
we
got
got
you
here.
got
What,
you got
couple days
Mr. I
before
Love You
that,
and his homeboy.
a couple days before that, they were like, everybody was like, fucking Devontae ain't coming to the Raiders. It's fucking, that's a pipe dream and all of this shit. People were saying that shit. I remember the fucking chat, dog. I remember that shit. People were saying that shit like all over, and not even just on our show. Like, I'm talking about around the internet. You know what I mean? It was like everybody was talking shit about he ain't coming to the fucking Raiders, dog. Like, and then he came to the fucking Raiders. All of it, like out of nowhere, just bam, breaking news: Devontae gets traded to the Raiders.
And then
Boom.
the next day you see pictures of him wearing jerseys. He's from East Palo Alto. Oh, it was bound to happen. Par, Mr. I Love You and his homeboy from Fresno State are together now. Super Bowl run. All over that ass. Nothing.
Bro, I would just say fuck it since we got the running back. I'm gonna say we should. If we don't go quarterback, I say we go running back. Fuck it.
Tackle.
First round, no first round.
I trade down. I trade down and go running back. Get another
I mean, if you
offensive
can trade
lineman.
down and gather some more picks, then yeah.
I'll do that.
We need to
That'll
take
give us
care of
fucking
that.
10 picks, bro. That'll give us 10
I'd rather just go. But at that point, like
if we can get more, if we can get like
I
3 or
think
4 picks in the listen, check this out. If we get 3 or 4 picks in the top 50, bro, that'll be perfect.
But if you're not going quarterback, I think, and if all the guys that you want are out of reach at that point at 13, if Waga's available, I'm taking that big motherfucker though.
Who?
6'6". Yeah, that's a big
Oh,
motherfucker.
you got to. Him or Lathan. You seen Lathan too, bro? You got to check out Lathan too. Yeah.
That's gonna be a guy that's gonna be here, I think, dog, for the next decade.
I'm down with that. But we
If
won't
you're
be
out
able
of
to pick
reach
at
for
13.
a quarterback,
If
if
it
you're
goes
out of
your
reach for a
way, yeah, we
quarterback,
ain't gonna be able to gift Waga. He gonna be playing for somebody else saying, man, we should have picked that guy. How many times have we done that? How many years have we done that, Gabe? We should have picked that guy. That guy got picked after the sorry ass dude we picked.
Yeah.
That guy got picked after the sorry ass guy we picked. It was in our lap.
there's a lot of sorry first round picks last year though.
We add to that number every year, bro.
Damn.
Every year we add to that number. I'm
I
tired of
just
that.
think it was.
Sick of it.
I just think that it's like they get too spoiled with too many good rookies coming out of the fucking draft. Like recently, but last year really we didn't get that many. I think we get spoiled because we've had the recently we've had the Sauce Gardners come out of college ready. We've had guys like fucking CJ Stroud, guys like fucking, but it's just like not many guys don't fucking actually fucking are that great in their first thing. That's why I'm more on the waiting. At least you have to at least wait a year. You can't like. I just think that's especially if you go like old school type shit. Like guys were rookies weren't really ready to like their third fucking fourth year and shit back in the day.
Wait no more, Gabe.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not willing to wait that long. Don't get me wrong. Shit, there's no fucking way I'm willing to wait that long. But I'm just saying, like I think there's this year there's at least like time to wait till for this year, which I already told you, like there's no excuses this year. He needs to perform, and we know what we're talking about. He needs to perform from day one.
Oh, Raquel,
because he's gonna be fighting. Because he's gonna be fighting for fucking playing time to even get playing time now. Because guys were solid last year in the middle. You know what I mean? As in fucking Jenkins when he got the playing time, when Adam Butler when he got the playing time, like those guys were solid. So like them saying they're moving him to the inside, he's still gonna have to fight for playing time with those guys. And then if he goes to the outside, he's gonna be fighting for playing time with Coons. So it's like he's going to have to step up one way or another. That's the only way he's gonna make it on the field.
Who are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about. Our 7th overall pick last year. He's gonna have to. The only way he makes it onto the field.
I don't want I don't want my back to start hurting, Gabe.
There's too many. There's too many. I think solid pieces like that. I think that we re-signed, that we signed in free agency, that we already have, that already stepped up last year, and guys that we already have as a pillar in this defense. So it's like that whole defensive line has guys that kind of performed all year last year, and then we signed, the best defensive tackle available in free agency. So it's like the only way you're going to see the field is if you improve. So there's no room for actually waiting anymore, Gravy. That's the thing with this defensive line. With this type of defensive line, there's actually no room to wait because he can't.
Yeah, I know that. That other side, whatever Wilkins plays, if he plays nose or left side tackle or right side tackle, and either way, the thing is that we're gonna need a defensive tackle on that side. But we signed 2 guys that were good at that. I seen Jenkins up the middle, so maybe Wilkins could be outside. Wilkins could play nose. Jenkins could play nose, which he was successful at last year. Did a really great job.
That guy McCall, who's a big fucking nose tackle, 350 pounds. You know what I mean? So he's gonna be a guy. McCall? Yeah, we haven't seen. But the thing is that you have seen Adam Jones, you have seen Adam Butler, you have seen fucking Jenkins. So those dudes played good last year. You know what I mean? So it's like but there is a lot invested in the number 7 pick. So, but I don't think that when you see how in the little bit of time that AP had at the helm, his coaching style don't look like he's going to be that type of guy that's going to be like, oh, you're a first round pick, you're going to play because you're a first round pick, and there's a lot of banked on you. I think he's the type of guy that's going to be like, he's going to play the best guys that are available out there, the guys that are giving the best.
Said that.
The guys that are giving the best effort in practice and shit like that, those are the guys that I think that are going to play, dog. And you've seen it very well with like last year, Kuntz, dog. As soon as he got going, he wasn't taking him out of the lineup. It's not like with fucking McDaniels, because he fucking touched the quarterback, because he touched the fucking red jersey. He's gonna take this guy's potential away. Basically, that's what he did to him.
Yeah. So what's probably told him to kiss his ass. Who said, "Kiss my ass, cracker"?
I just think that's why I don't see Tyree playing because he's a 7th pick overall. I see Tyree. The only way I see Tyree playing is if he's performing next year. I believe he will, but that's the only way I see him on the field. I don't see him being on the field because he's a 7th pick.
I just hope this guy knows what he's doing, and I want him to. What we're saying, I just hope he just does things to make our team better, and it might not be the flashiest thing, but we know what we need. It looks like in the chat, our chat, we know what we need to do. Mm-hmm. So people are saying offensive line. People are saying some people are saying they agree with me to getting a running back. We ain't satisfied with that group. Other people saying get a receiver. I don't know why, but we could use one because we don't have that. That's not deep.
Yeah.
And then when we get past Tucker, who's there really?
I like Tucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nobody after him.
There's an offensive lineman off the board right there. Check it out, Trent Brown to the Bengals. They got 2 6'8" tackles now. We play them this season. So
good luck with Trent Brown.
Yeah, he's only a little bit. Clean Farrell over Devin Wyatt and Josh Allen. Chill out, Gravy.
Looks like we can be
busy roll-ups.
Those quarterbacks gonna be on the IR real quick. Watch.
Hey, are we doing any other shows this week? I know Thursday for sure we're doing one. We're doing one tomorrow, or are we doing one Saturday, Friday, Sunday? We're doing Sunday for sure.
I didn't mean that cracker joke. I'm just saying what Coach Party said. Because he touched Carr when Carr was here. He got put in that box.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we're doing those shows right now for now. Fucking working all the way in fucking San Diego. I can't really even fucking actually.
San Diego. It's Spanish
Hey,
for
I
I
know.
Will.
take over a show. I do a show by myself. I don't use it.
There you go. I might the way if anything there might be a show Friday if anything because that might be a day off. So
Okay, sure.
if I get done,
Play hooky, man. Just play hooky game. Hooky
Just play
game.
Hey,
hooky. Yeah, don't go make no
hey,
money.
we might have a 6'8", 6'9" fucking tackle too. Who knows? I mean,
Who knows?
if everybody like that's excited about him, if he turns out to be that dude, fuck it. I mean, that'd be great. That'd be fucking great. But I mean, that's still a long shot now because he's an undrafted guy. You know what I mean? An undrafted guy that they protected him. You know what I mean? Because of I think his size and his shit. Like that's his sheer size and like this thing. And he's a dude that's he doesn't have that much experience. So they're gonna see what they could do with him in a year. If he can fucking come along, great. Which I haven't heard anything about him or anything like that. But if he could come along, great. Then great, great for us. We found the fucking gem. But I'm not banking on that shit. You know what I mean? But he could be great. I mean, he's a big motherfucker, big body. Like if he is able to use any of that fucking size and fucking God gave him, though, then hey, more power to him, and damn good fucking finally because we need one, dog. Like we need a win like that. You know what I mean? We need to find a diamond in the rough like that. You know what I mean? That's not gonna cost us anything and just be a fucking guy. Like,
we deserve it, bro. We haven't
really had one fucking since Max. You know what I mean? Which he's great. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna complain about that shit. I mean, we found one in the 4th round, but a dude like a guy like that, like, I mean, if at the end of the day, you can say like, who are the best fucking undrafted guys in fucking in history? Fucking Ryan Clark. You know what I mean? So it's like,
no,
he was good, man. RC was good, man. RC was good. RC was good.
When I bring up Clark.
RC was good, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys, man. I mean, the list can go on, bro. But
He's the guy that comes off the top of my head. Fucking undrafted guy who fucking won Super Bowl. Played great, dog. Like he played with that mentality, like he was gonna give up his body, dog. Like if he had to. You know what I mean? So I like that about Ryan Clark. I hate that he was a Steeler.
You can't give up your body now anymore. Even if he tried to, you get a flag for that.
I hate that he was a fucking Steeler, but you know what I mean? But it's like I also can see fucking great players on other teams regardless of who they play with. Like you can't deny that fucking, Patrick Mahomes is not great. You know what I mean? You can't deny that, you know what I mean? Guys like, there's certain guys in the league that no matter who they play for, they're great. Like there's a reason why a lot of people were clamoring for Chris Jones to maybe come here. You know what I mean? It's like he's great. You know what I mean? So it's like you just you can't be naive to greatness. You know what I mean? I'm not down with them. Don't get me wrong, Jim Rockford. I'm not down with the hop, but it's like, what guys are good, like Palomalu. You can't say he wasn't a great fucking player. You know what I mean? He played along with fucking Ryan Clark. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I'm saying that defensive front is looking scary.
Their
offensive coordinator is going, God damn, what are we gonna do with this? And I know Andy Reid is, Harbaugh is, that fool in Denver is, and people in the AFC that we gotta take are saying, God damn, what are we gonna do to protect our dude? Because even the guys we re-signed added up. The guys we got rid of, Bilal Nichols was just in the way. You know what I mean? And now Adam Butler could get his
those snaps. He's gonna take those snaps. You know what I mean? Which he deserves them anyway.
So that's scary, and that's what's good. Having that is good. Talking about it is good.
Go get fucking Gilmore. Go get Gilly.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm with you, Gabe. As much shit as I talk about Gilmore, if we want to solidify that cornerback game, and to have a dude that'll get into Bennett's mind, because Bennett's the future, Hall is the future, Webb is the future. Those are still young dudes. You know what I mean? They just don't get the time. They don't get the time to do it because we do stupid shit like get Peters, and they don't get the opportunities to get in there and get game time.
Nah, Gilmore ain't Peters, that's for sure.
Hell no.
That's the dog and the effect that we needed in that locker room. Besides that other,
He's a
dumbass.
longevity player, bro. He just knows how to play the game. He knows how to hit, and he just knows how to play the game. And he's just a leader, bro. There's a difference.
He's been through everything. You ain't gonna trick.
I'm gonna lie,
gonna
he's older, he's lost the step, but if he's gonna be the guy that comes in and replaces a Meek spot, like I'm taking that.
I'm not gonna be mad at that. No.
He's basically taking his depth spot. You know what I mean? He's taking his depth spot in the roster if he were to come. You know what I mean? Because he's not jumping fucking Hobbs. He's not jumping Jack. You know what I mean? Especially with the emergence of Jack last year. Last year he's gonna have to do some dumb shit during the season to be able to for him to lose his QB1. I mean,
but even him too, if Stephon Gilmore were to come to the Raiders, he'd benefit from it too.
SoCal Sal, I like that name. I was saying that name the other day. I would probably take him over Tre'Davious White, but I think he's gonna cost some money, dog.
Oh, Xavier.
Yeah.
See, our D line was good. We have to watch out for the screen run game. We rush hard.
The gravy guy. I'm over.
Xavier Howard wouldn't be bad either. I wouldn't mind a little bit of veteran presence on the
Tre'Davious White is coming off 2 major injuries. Not just one. I understand, people say, and I'm one that says it, those injuries are different now because, the medical is different and all this shit. Guys are coming back from those type of injuries, but 2 in a row, 2 years back to back, you know what I mean? That's hard to do, dog. You know what I mean? When you have 1 year off to come back to form, you know what I mean? To have 2 years consecutive off 2 major injuries, ACL and then fucking Achilles.
That's White. That's White, right?
Yeah, that's Tre'Davious.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta look. Just because the dude's an all-pro, but this was before those injuries. It was an all-pro before this thing started happening to him. And now we get that guy with those injuries now that wants money.
I don't want to get. That's the reason why I'm fuck. They out of all guys they brought in to talk, bring in Gilmore, bring in fucking Xavier Howard, bring in those guys to visit. You know what I mean? Those are the guys that I want to end up actually signing here. You know what I mean? So it's fuck. I mean, I like Tre'Davious White. Don't get me wrong. He's been a great player in this year. What he's done in this league doesn't go unnoticed, but 2 major injuries back to back, bro. And he's not getting any younger. Oh, that's one of my best sayings. That he ain't getting any younger.
Tell me, ready fellas. Tell me a corner that doesn't get smoked. Tell me a corner that doesn't get smoked.
Yeah, every corner gets smoked, bro. It just happens.
Sauce, Devontae smoked Sauce.
Yep.
Devontae made Samuel look, or Devontae made Samuel look like a little kid out there.
I mean, you want to put it that way, our quarterback that we have right now that we just signed literally made a Meek look dumb against the Colts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's who Gilmore would come in and replace anyway. You know what I mean? That's he's not coming in and replacing, Jack. He's not coming in and replacing, fucking Nate Hobbs. He's coming into a solid backup, a number 2 cornerback role. You know what I mean? That's already had experience. You know what I mean? A guy who has a lot of experience to be able to teach a guy like Bennett, like Gravy said. You know what I mean? A guy who could teach him a lot of savviness type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's I like Gilmore. I like Xavier Howard for those type of reasons.
Jesus.
I think a lot of them DBs got molested by our receivers. Because our receivers are fucking great. We got great receivers on our squad, bro.
It's pretty bad.
We got 2 badass receivers on our. We got 2 number 1s on our squad. And you people that say Jacoby ain't a number 1 receiver, let him leave. I bet you.
Jim Rockford. Don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to fucking pay these guys top money. That's the reason why I even said earlier when they brought up Xavier Howard, the reason why that's the reason why they might not be bringing him in is because of the money type, thing. Like maybe they brought in Xavier Howard because they maybe think they could get it. I mean, maybe they brought in Tre'Davious White because they maybe think they could get him cheap because he's off 2 injuries. But
yeah,
I mean, do you really want a guy off 2 injuries like that? Like, if you could get him super cheap, then I'm not totally against it. You know what I mean? If you could get a Tre'Davious White kind of cheap on a 1-year deal, where most of the money's kind of guaranteed, where that's not hurting our pockets, like Gravy usually says. You know what I mean? That's not fucking hurting our pockets. If it's guaranteed money and they give him like a 1-year deal, fuck it. You know what I mean? Guaranteed money, like that's not hurting us or the fucking team, because at the end of the year he's coming off a 1-year deal. You know what I mean? Like, it's a guy that you're taking the risk on, of course, because he could, go down because he does have the injury, history. But I mean, the ceiling is high, dog, because if he could get back to any type of form that he was like before the injuries, he's a great player in this league, dog.
I think very highly of Jacoby Myers.
Wow.
Look what he did for us. Just look what Jacoby Myers did for us. Was our number two receiver? What it was, Hollins or something like that? Did he conflict and impact like Jacoby Myers did? Did he win games for us? No. Jacoby Myers is the man for our team.
Jacoby played great, dog. Jacoby is one of the reasons why, our offense was anything that it was too, dog. Like, he made shit happen, dog.
When Devontae had his bad days and got all into his head and got pissed off, who's the one that stepped up?
I mean, there was talks of that. I mean, Jair, if anything, Jair would be a guy that's probably a guy that you can maybe trade for and maybe kind of wiggle him out of Green Bay because you know what I mean? It's like he had that kind of little thing at the end of the season where he called a timeout for his own stats, his own personal type of stats and all that shit. So who knows, man? That was I think there was a rumor even about that shit, that there was like rumor going around that the Raiders were, maybe in talks about like, because I think Hondo took it, said that, there was a possibility of a trade, looming and shit like that, a big time trade and then a lot of people were kind of like trying to piece it together, and they were kind of pointing towards Jair Alexander being that target, you know what I mean, from Green Bay, possibly being traded to the Raiders and shit like that. That was one name. So it's like, who knows, man? Like, Jair is a great player, you know what I mean? But again, like, I like his fucking, his shit like that, but calling a fucking, and also calling a, I think didn't he fucking say he wanted to kick off in overtime just so they could play defense again. So it's like, man, that dude,
crazy.
That type of fucking attitude on defense. Like, I understand the dog mentality, but come on, bro, you gotta be smart too. You can't be fucking a dog. It's cool to be a dog on the field, but you can't be stupid. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, that's just dumb. Like, come on.
Hey, that Dory played with. He probably pushing for him too.
Where did he go?
I think. No, he's a free agent. Dory.
Where did Dory go to Jack college?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Did he go to USC?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm talking about third, fourth string corner here, right?
Fucking game. As soon as I say the fucking AUSC,
my prediction is Bennett gets his shit together and plays like the way he should play.
All right. Hey, did you see Trayvon Moore change his number back to 7? Because Madison's going to be 25.
That's dope. That's all dope.
So Madison's going to be 25. So, yeah.
I wonder how much he paid for that. How much it cost him.
College. Merrick is going back to college. How much it cost Madison? The trade number?
Probably.
But did Madison even want that? Because Madison wasn't 25 on. Was he 25 with the Vikings? Yeah,
I'm not sure.
So he wanted 25. He got 25 with the Raiders. I hope nobody gets 24. I want nobody. I don't want nobody saying 24.
Yeah, no. Merrick went to seven because that was his college number at TCU.
Yeah. I'm gonna answer this question, bro. I'm gonna be out too right after this question right here. So what's up, y'all? Sandy Band's the same right here. So what's up, y'all? I got a question. Let me know if I'm wrong. Do you guys think it's going to be hard to bring in a big time free agents to the Raiders because we don't have a quarterback right now? While a legit one. That's a good question.
I mean, we got the biggest. The biggest fish of them all in this defensive pool of free agents this year. Now, I think it all depends on how they draft, dog. Because if they draft, people see that too. Like, if you're starting to see, the Raiders, draft well, and they're starting to fucking, they have the facilities they have and all of that shit, like, the shit that goes along with it, the city, all of that shit, like, the shit goes a long way, bro. Like, so these draft picks and all of this shit is important, dog. I think there's still guys who are going to be taken back a little bit, like say, like, okay, let's see what AP could do for a whole year and see if we, then we'll go. But I still think that he's going to get guys in the building already. I still think we're far from done this offseason, but I also think there's going to be some part of, the NFL or guys that are still coming up who are going to be, still with that little bit of okay, let's see what he actually could do. You know what I mean? Now with that the team's actually his. You know what I mean? The team's actually his. He's got he hired the staff, and this shit. So it's like, let's see what he could do. Let's see how he can do it. And I think that's also gonna be a big reason what attracts free agents here even next year. You know what I mean? And moving forward, how we draft this year. You know what I mean? Do we go out and be aggressive? Like, you got to show people around the league and players around the league that you're willing to do what it takes to win now, dog. Like, you're not like, I'm sorry to say, but when we were in Oakland, the last couple of years in Oakland, we were a very, very fucking bargain franchise at that point, dog, because like they didn't want to spend no money. Nobody wanted to, the facilities were horrible. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a totally different, ball game now. Like, as much as I loved Oakland, you know what I mean, and shit like that, like, it just puts us in a different playing field as when it comes to money, and to win in this league, that's what you need. You need a deep pocket, dog, and it's, Marcus finally starting to reap that shit. So it's like, hopefully he just does the right shit, and it looks like he's hiring it looks to me like he's hiring the right people. So now it's just gotta put it on the field, dog. Let's get that shit done. But I think it's gonna bring free agents here for sure.
To answer that question, Lo, real quick.
Yeah.
The free agency, they don't look at who's the quarterback. They look at the money, the guaranteed money that they're gonna get. And what it is, and what I've heard too, is that some of these guys are married and their wives don't want their men walking around Las Vegas. That's the negative of it. I think it can happen anywhere, but some of them people don't like, the wives don't like that shit. And that's one thing that I hear, that, I don't want to go to Las Vegas. They ain't all into that up type shit. They can live wherever they want to up in the hills, but still, their boys, the football team stays together. They go out. They do things. That it's tough to have a marriage or do things like that. You're one of the people, hired people in Las Vegas.
Hey, these young fools better not give a fuck about that shit. They better fucking go get their money and go to fucking Vegas.
Yeah, but see, like, there's certain, like, answering the same question from Sensi Bands, bro, like, on some real shit, bro, like, quarterback does, yes, it's about money, bro. It's about money. It's about, you know what I mean, where they're at, the families and whatever. Now, most of these guys are out here knocking motherfuckers around, bro. They're out here. They know it's not for long. They know they're only getting to play for a certain amount of time. They're not putting in the work. There's certain guys that can come and be in Vegas and then move and then do the right things, right? So we got a lot of those guys that are already actually doing it and shit like that. So, but if you really look at, if somebody's looking at, man, I want to win a Super Bowl, I want to be in the Hall of Fame and shit like that, HOF, I want to look at this, I'm trying to be this. Yeah, I got to have a quarterback. You know what I mean? Yeah, they really got to look at it too, bro. Yeah, they want the money, but yet at the same time, obviously, you know what I mean? You start going on a run with the quarterback, that's a big start. You know what I mean? So for me, like even the way they're look like Washington, bro. Washington picked up a gang of fucking players. Washington, the Commanders, right? They picked up a gang of players because they got that number 2 pick, so there's no quarterbacks going over there, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Look at Chicago, bro. Chicago could turn around and still get Jaden Daniels or fucking Caleb, which most likely would probably be Caleb, because they don't have a quarterback now. You know what I mean? Look at what they did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the quarterback does matter. The quarterback does, but yet at the same time, some people are in it for money. Some of them are journeymen, but you know what I mean? So it's like it's a little bit of both. But I think it does help certain players, and most of the guys that are in this league, a lot of them want to win. They're not here just to get a paycheck. They're getting a paycheck, but they want to fucking win. So you get those guys that are together and stuff like that, it could work, but money does pretty much rule it off. But it does. I think it would matter. You know what I mean? If I don't put my body on the line and have these memories and I'm trying to fucking win it all, bro, like I got to look at the guy that I'm playing with too. So, yeah. For me, bro, I think it's a little bit.
Mike Williams would be good. Mike Williams would have been a good asset to this team too. I think so.
Yeah, but with that shit,
you know, this coach, this coach, this coach is getting guys that love football, that care about football. He ain't getting these weed whack dudes that just ain't nothing. That's why they're not no names. You love football, we want you on our team. You tough, we want you on your team. You're gonna be in the weight room. You're gonna eat right. You ain't gonna eat right. You're gonna eat right. You're gonna do things that we want you to do. You're gonna listen to people. You're gonna be in here, early in the morning with Max and getting busy. He wants guys like that. You get guys like that, automatically you're gonna have a better football team. Hard work always beats if you think you're good all the time.
Raider 24, Dolphin 13. In Vegas, more popular than LA. Yes. LA right now, dog, is not the place.
We live in Miami.
Seeing all of that shit, it ain't the place. Like, you don't want to be in LA. Nah. You want to be in Vegas.
Yeah.
Miami. Shit like that.
Come to beautiful downtown Fresno.
Shit.
Come to beautiful downtown Fresno.
Like LA used to be popping. LA, they used to have some clubs back in the day. You know what I mean? They used to have some clubs like in downtown, all that shit like that. But that shit since COVID, that shit is dead, dog.
When Gabe was out there on karaoke night, just
He said, ooh.
Nah, but cool. We've been 2 hours and a half. Got over 100 people in the chat, dog. I'm fucking. This shit was cool, man. This fucking 2.5 hour show. I gotta go work early 2 in the morning.
I still feel like arguing with everybody, man. I'm still
Gravy wants to keep on arguing, bro. I gotta be up early 2 in the morning.
He wants to keep going.
Like Gabe said, we had like 140 at one point, bro. Man, thank you guys. Hit the like button on the way out.
187, dog. 187.
187. There you go.
That's what number
Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy, and Raider Game 420. Subscribe to all those YouTube channels. IG also. And we'll be live Thursday again. If we do a pop-up show, it'll either be on Wednesday or we'll find out on Thursday. We're doing Friday. But shout out to Josh. Josh sent me 4 players at running backs on IG, right? He sent me the 4 players that I'm gonna do some film on it because we didn't get tagged last time watching film. So I'm gonna get the running backs I'm gonna have film on. It's gonna be Brooks, Allen, Benson, and Wright. I'm gonna get film on all those, watch a couple plays, see how these guys do and shit like that, and we'll chop it up about it. Hopefully we can draft one of those guys, man. So moving forward on Thursday and shit. But
Raider Nation, Minshew Mania.
Minshew Mania, yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit more information about the summer bash too, the summer Raider bash too.
1900.
Skip Gravy Babies, man. Skip. I ain't that bad, man.
Gravy Babies, damn.
I ain't that bad.
Night out, man. Shit, you guys have a good
I
one.
just have a concern about the running backs. That's all, Mike. That's all, bro.
Shit. But like we always say when we before we take off out of here, be thankful for what you do, got what you don't drink and drive. And on 3, how we always end it. 1, 2, 3. Raiders. All right, be safe.